have been activated.
I can never rule as king, so long as you are the only one they fear.
What is up?
Hello.
What's going on, bro? Oh shit!
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
look what
shit.
we did.
Right
Look
away!
what we did.
Right away!
We did the thing.
We did it. It's
That
like
is so funny.
we went to the Kiss concert and we both had the same Kiss shirt on.
That's right. It's like don't be those guys. Don't be those guys.
I was like, look, it'll never happen. You don't have to worry about it.
That's right. We did it. That's so funny.
That's good. That's really good.
How you doing?
Good, man. How about
Hello,
you?
chat. How are you guys doing?
Man, I'm already seeing a lot of shout outs for a lot of stuff in this collection. Faye the Flex says, "What's up, chat? I pre-ordered the Tor hoodie. Hell yeah, that's Williams." And then Hato was saying, which one did you say you got? Hato says, scrolling up. Dude, why is my scrolling so weak? Hold on. Here we go. Oh, it's Aldo. Aldo got the... Which merch did you get, though, Aldo? You said you got the limited edition merch. Did you get it all? What'd you get? Pop off in chat. Because if you guys don't know what we're talking about, we'll just start with this before we get into the Mr. Rogers section of the podcast. Right now, last chance. Midnight, it's over. It's totally
That's
over.
right.
So you got to go to the gear store, gear.bethesda.net.
Gotta do it now.
Get it! So all of these beauties, the soldier jacket by none other than Olympia.
That's right.
The Revenant shirt by none other than Nate. We got good old Maker t-shirt, of which both of us did not talk about wearing at the same time today on stream. Made by none other than Ethan. And last but definitely not least, we got the William Bow made Slayer Tour hoodie. With that
Mr.
signature.
Bow himself.
Look at that signature.
I know, it's beautiful.
It's killer.
So well done.
Let's see.
Somebody just called out rest in peace, Ace Frehley. I agree.
Yeah.
That's sad. The man is dead.
Yeah,
Ozzy's gone. Ace is
we lost
gone.
a bunch, man. And like just legends in general. What was it? Itagaki, the dude, the legendary Japanese developer that always wore like shades and a leather coat.
Oh yeah.
He was Team Ninja, like #1 guy. He did like Ninja Gaiden, I think Black, Sigma. He did a bunch of the early stuff and was also just like, man, I read this thing about how him and, you know, Harada, who's the Tekken, always been the Tekken guy. Like,
Right.
They were kind of friends, but he just decided, because he was making Dead or Alive, that they were rivals. And so he would, even though they hated for him in Japan, he would go to the U.S., like, Western outlets, and they'd have interviews, and he's like, you know what the worst game of all time is? Tekken. You know what this, like, if I'm doing a list of 5, he's like, Tekken, Tekken 2, Tekken 3, Tekken 4. It was so, like, he was just doing it to drum up just, like, controversy. And it was so, he was so ahead of the time, because at the time, people in Japan were like, dude, why is he doing that? He's crazy. He's so disrespectful. But Harada was just like, when they finally kind of, like, came together, he was like, dude, I was just doing it to, like, make both of our stuff more popular. He was like,
right,
just the old days, the Wild West, you know what I mean?
When he's gone now. And then I wasn't the biggest, you know, I'm as much of a Kiss fan as anybody else. Of course, I knew who Ace Frehley was. I wasn't the biggest. That's right. I wasn't the biggest Kiss fan. And then, but still total respect. And then, yeah, Bobby Blue, the Limp Bizkit bassist, he's gone too, right? Young, though. Like, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read a little something with his kidneys, like drinking too much, kidney failure, liver failure, something with the livers, the kidneys, due to being a rock star.
Yeah.
So that's another one. I've actually really nu metal was after my time. Like when nu metal hit I had already had our moment in the 90s.
You like
so
the
that
old
was like,
metal.
yeah, that was like the next thing after us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, at first I was like, "What is this crap?"
Right.
But like, there was such a great energy to Limp Bizkit, all that stuff, Korn and stuff, and certainly a lot of the generation behind me at work. That's their Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Soundgarden. Like that was their jam, the new metal stuff. So I love that there is this resurgence with Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Like the Battlefield 6 trailer was awesome with the Break Stuff song, dude.
That's right. Yeah. That was really good.
Yeah. That was totally awesome. And it's good to see that Limp Bizkit's getting a little love there. And then, and then the bassist dies. So
I know.
Crap. Right when they were they've been kind of low key pulling big audiences for concerts for a while.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm always so bad with names. The artist behind all of the Star Wars posters.
Drew Struzan, he's dead too. That's passed. So lame.
Like a week ago or something. I know.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, it's bad, dude. It's bad out there. So if you guys, if you haven't, go see a doctor. Just get your checkup. Like, honestly, we can't lose anybody else. Please take care of yourself. For real.
He was, Drew Struzan, I believe, went to Art Center. And shout out to Art Center. And that was, that dude was amazing. Yeah. Loved all his work. Guillermo had a bunch. He had certainly the original Hellboy poster in his house. The art that was made for the movie.
Yeah.
And it's funny. At the end of Struzan's career, directors like Robert Rodriguez and so many others would just contract him to make a poster. I think just because they wanted the poster. It wouldn't get used as much because at that point, I think that became like a dated look. Like the Struzan look was more 80s.
Right.
But like all of them would still get posters made by him, just so I think the directors could have them. So
I love that because you and I were talking about that. That was the era of like we were talking about like box art and stuff from like the 80s for video games. It was you literally couldn't even make a game that looked like that. So you showed the vision on the box art was like that was it. That's what sold it.
Yeah, the check out chat. I'm sure you have, but Atari box art, in the 80s, it was unbelievable. Yeah. They were so good. And all that stuff is so good.
It's funny. This is an abomination compared to what we're talking about now, but it's still something that we live through. Kind of like how people feel one of two ways about like Limp Bizkit. So there is the peak of art of game art, which is like you're saying, it's Atari, NES, Master System, like the first Genesis, all those like early like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3 generations. But I got this book not too long ago, so it's all of the graphics card box art, and there's a couple of here that like that 3D blaster.
Oh yeah, that's some good stuff right there.
That hits you right in the like. Everybody had one of those, man. And there's some in here that I had that I was like, dude, what were they doing? And this is like back when making just graphics like this at all was kind of like hard as shit to do. You know what I mean? Like this Mystique one, I definitely had that. Who is that little jester? Why is he so knowing? What is he hiding?
That is hilarious.
But yeah, it was a fun one from who was this? I think it's like Lost Books. They're like a UK thing, but I mean, there's nothing but nostalgia in here for you to like look at all these cards that you either lusted after or spent like all your money on for so many years.
The 80s, like Atari had the best illustrated art because the graphics were so bad.
Yeah.
That you had to push it with the key art.
Right.
And then when graphics got a little better and, PC games and they started using that like super cheesy like 3D style art.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Which was so funny.
Yeah.
I think as the graphics improved, they kind of wanted to give it that like 3D graphics, look CG, and stuff is
when
so,
CGI
so
used to mean like you were just impressed by anything you saw that was CGI.
Oh my God.
Point. Anything.
Chat, you should check out the movie Lawnmower Man because that's what they used to sell us. When those 3-dimensional sequences in that movie played, we were all like, holy cow.
Yeah.
Look at that stuff.
You're like, this might happen. This might actually happen.
You see how good that looks? So bad.
It's true, man. Yeah, that thing was like cutting edge, crazy at the time. And when you look at it now, you're like, that looks like not even Atari Jaguar. That's like 16-bit or some shit. Like that's not even 32. It looks crazy now.
I like that in an interesting way. It was like in the 80s, because stuff in the 90s, they didn't have the CG, so we had to hide our monsters because we couldn't see them that much because they didn't look that good. And I'll keep in mind too, like between shooting on real film and the graininess of a CRT TV and in the theater, there was just like this haze to it that kind of hit everything. Because when you watch The Thing now or ET, I promise you guys, it didn't look that bad when we were in the theater. Like this,
especially because we keep getting these like 4K, 8K restorations. I know. We're like, hold on.
I'm shocked they let that happen. Like I'm shocked that Steven Spielberg is like, don't make my movie HD. Like it doesn't look good like that. It wasn't meant
to look like,
Right. And then CG came, like Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park and all that stuff. And then there was definitely, and movies were still, huge, and like the lights started turning on and we could see more of everything. And I think some of the mystery of things kind of went away, and it just, everything became like, oh, there he is. There's the monster.
Yeah.
And, but now in the horror genre, I like that we're back to a little bit more low budget. I mean, definitely feel like the production values in films have gone down a little bit since theaters have kind of gone away. Most of that money's gone to like TV series now, but that's why I like the horror movies now, because they're back to that era. They don't have a ton of money. They're got to kind of like hide the monster, even though it's still CG, they just don't have big budgets. And like that, I think we're that's why we're seeing so many good horror movies these days, which I still haven't seen, like the one that Weapons and I have to see
I'm going
Weapons.
to see tonight is and I've been trying to like stay away from everything because I just know a little bit about it. I think it's like a found footage-ish thing. I'm not saying it's Blair Witch, but I don't know. It's called Shelby Oaks. I've heard something good, so I'm just blindly going to see it later tonight, and I'm expecting some good
Where do
stuff,
you go
hopefully.
see that? Do you have like a theater?
Yeah, we've got like a... So I'm about to do a pitch right now. We're not getting paid for this promotion I'm about to do. But there's AMC, if you have an AMC near you.
Right.
It's called A-List, and you pay like what's basically the price of almost like a single movie a month. It's like $20-$30, but you can see as many movies as you want. So that's why I see like at least 1 to 3 a week. Usually it's one every other week, but right now we're eating good. It's just like with video games, it's like there's so many good things.
Are they running
the
old movies there too?
Yeah. It's like more than they ever used to. And even with stuff like anime, it used to be that was only like Fathom Events or some third party, and that wouldn't be included if you had like a subscription. But now Crunchyroll with Sony is just getting all that shit mainline. So like Chainsaw Man, I think came out yesterday. It comes out today, the movie, and apparently that's great. We talked about the Dragon Slayer one. What was it, a week or two ago? That shit was great. So I mean,
it's kind of becoming like going to the opera. That's what I feel like. It's like,
I see what you're about to draw. Okay, I like this.
Well, because like it, like old movies being rerun, a little bit more of an event of going to the theater.
Yep.
Like we'll still, I like, I'm trying to get what I've noticed too is that like when we go to the theater, it's the only chance I have to get my kids to like fully pay attention. So
so that's like you need it to be there. Yeah.
Yeah, and they get the full experience. It's not just some random shit we clicked on Netflix.
Plus, there's certain. I mean, it's definitely not true for all movies, but like after I saw Tron in the theater, the new one, Ares, a couple weeks ago, I rewatched.
How was that?
Great. I mean, everybody wants to talk smack because Jared Leto or whatever else, but like, if you like Tron, I don't know what you're not going to like about that movie. I mean, you could say, okay, is it better than Legacy? Is it better than the original? Mixed opinions, who cares? But like, did you have fun? Did you get Tron? The answers to both those are yes. So I think you should take the kiddos while it's still playing in like a Prime or a IMAX because I mean, it's also like, do you want to go see 9 Inch Nails for like $25?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly.
But it's crazy because after that I rewatched Legacy, and even though I have like my home set up, I got Dolby Vision, I got all this good looking shit, I don't have a theater surround sound. And man, that's the type of thing where like if you put for your kids, if you made them watch Legacy, it's on your TV, they could easily kind of tune out because they're not hearing Daft Punk like surround them. In the theater though, the way that like Legacy hits, it's like top 3, maybe top 1 soundtrack experience like of all time because Daft Punk destroyed that assignment. So to your point, I mean, easier to pay attention, less distractions, more of an event.
Yeah, more of an experience, more of an event. Yeah. It's so funny, dude. When I was my kid's age, I was putting in the laser disc of Apocalypse Now.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'd have my sleepovers.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. My dad had a Laserdisc player. I'd put it in, and he did have a surround sound, but it's so funny because it was on just a regular. I mean, it was a quote unquote big CRTV, which
Yeah,
was like a
yeah.
joke, but
Right.
a little bigger than this monitor, But like,
Yeah.
and I thought that was amazing, dude. If I put on Apocalypse Now for my kids, they would be like, "What are we watching? Like,
Right.
this is hard." Even my oldest, I think he would just be like, "What? Why am I hearing this helicopter blade for like 3 minutes? Like, when is the movie gonna start?" I'm like, "Just shut up."
Man, there was a different. I mean, that's kind of one of the coolest things. It's kind of like games have a similar like parallel, but like there's interesting trends. Like the '70s was all about like patience. Like you watch like Five Easy Pieces or something. It's like you might watch Jack Nicholson just like unwrap a candy bar or walk for like 10 minutes, and it's fucking cool. Like they were doing a different tempo. You know what I mean? It was a different thing.
I think we're talking about this. I tried to show my kids Superman with Christopher Reeve. In that intro, my kids were like, "Dude, what?" Because the logos, the opening credits are like 15 minutes long of just it. Like I guess they were super proud of like the graphics of it flying at the screen.
Yeah.
And it's just like goes on for like 10 minutes. It's not okay.
It. No,
it didn't age well.
Damn, that's fair.
Wait, Aldos, yes, go see Apocalypse Now. You've got to go see that. That's the best.
That's like maybe it's hard to say what peak Francis Ford Coppola is, but it might be number one. I mean, Godfather's also hard to top, but man, that's a good one.
Oh yeah. No. You want to talk about movies that we've never seen? Admitting the 10-minute intro to 2001. I've never seen 2001: Space Odyssey because that is not a good thing. I need to.
I mean, but I'm actually glad that you can see it now because that isn't one of those movies too that it's a Kubrick movie, so you still get like perfection and long shots and shit. Like everything is just it's almost like we were talking about like the substance. Whoever that director of photography and that director is, like it's like if something is thrown in the air and it lands in the trash can, it lands at the perfect angle, at the perfect blade where you can exactly read it perfectly. It's like everything with Kubrick is like that, where it's like anal, but the patience for 2001 is high. That's a good example of now you could be like, oh hell yeah, I love this. I'm down for it,
Bear JEW Go Hard. You saw The Substance, and the Substance was good, right? Bear J, wasn't that Bear J Go Hard? Wasn't that good? It was so good.
Yeah.
That movie's awesome. I love that movie. Everybody in chat needs to go see The Substance. Support that kind of stuff. That is straight Sam Raimi and Evil Dead and definitely The Fly.
Cronenberg or somebody like
Cronenberg,
The
Fly. Like
yeah.
It is such an homage to that stuff. It's so good. Really, really like that movie a lot. I liked it. The more that I think about it, I like it.
Yeah, same. I think they just added that, and you might not have seen this one yet. And this is a different kind of sicko, and I highly recommend. This is like in my top 3 this year. But Bring Her Back. It's by the two dudes that are twins from Australia. Both The Substance and Bring Her Back are on HBO, whatever they call that thing now, Max.
HBO Max.
Yeah. And
I got to see Bring Her Back. I want to do it. Yes.
That one, don't watch with the kids though. That one, I say no, no to that. not for kids.
Yeah, and definitely don't watch The Substance with the kids. No. Yeah, there's a new Sam Raimi movie. Douglas Medina. Yeah, new Sam Raimi movie coming out. I want to see what that is.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. I'm excited.
Yeah,
about that.
Some new horror movie that he's doing.
I also heard that what's his name? Ari Aster's finally doing horror again because he did Hereditary and then Midsommar, and then he kind of had a break with Beau is Afraid and Eddington, but apparently he's doing a horror movie next, and I'm like, look, I like everybody to step out of their comfort zone, do other stuff, but man, when you're really that good at something, it's like I miss when you're not adding to that conversation of like furthering horror and dread and stuff. You know what I mean?
Midsommar didn't hit the way I wanted it to. It came really close. Like I liked it. I like everything he does, but like it never 100% like clicked for me. Like, but I liked it. I did.
That's right.
It was he really captured, that moment when you're partying with your friends and it ain't a good time. Like you're just trapped. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh my God, this is not going to end.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And like you can't just like get out of it easily. It's like you're stuck. Yeah.
The realization that you're like, we have several more hours and this is not going well. Like, you know, that whole thing and they're all there and that moment where they're like crying with her. It's so funny how that actress, I forget her name, but she's huge now.
Yeah, she's enormous. And she's also like every single thing she's in, she's that good. Like she can carry on her back easily anything and plays a pretty good range of stuff. She's great. But it's weird. That movie, like because Hereditary is so specific and dread and different. And I mean, Toni Collette, everybody that's in it's amazing, has surprises in it.
Right.
It's weird though, because I feel like the longer time passes, Midsommar is almost like a comedy, really dark comedy, but more of like not a horror movie. It's weird. You know what I mean? It's definitely got that edge though, where it's like, you want to see the really worst boyfriend of all time? You want to see what happens to the worst boyfriend of all time? They made a movie about it.
No, totally.
Yeah, it's good times.
Yeah, dude, what a scumbag that guy was.
Oh my God, I know. And I love everything about his character where he tries to like, he doesn't really have a thesis and he tries to like steal the other guy's thesis like while he's there, just like on the spot. And you're like, God, this guy's the worst. You know what I mean? It's perfect. No, it's really good. Totally.
Black Phone 2. I didn't even see Black Phone 1. But I hear that.
I saw 2 last Thursday after this stream. It's definitely good. I mean, first, I'm glad that new horror can have sequels, even when it's obviously like wasn't on the plan. I think when they made the first one to make another one. So I'd say go support it, especially if you like the first one. You're gonna get some good stuff in this one. Even though it's weird when you get like you were talking about. You have low budget, nobody expects anything. You can kind of blow their minds and do it without showing much. This one was definitely like, show me more because they're they have the money. I'm sure they wanted to do it in the first one, but again, hard to say if that makes it better or it makes it just more like, well, now I'm analyzing the makeup a lot versus like they were just like something you didn't see before, and that was kind of cool. So, when you get money, you try to just do it all. That's how it works. You're like, let's do it.
Exactly. What do you want to play today?
So today we're going to do a couple of things. Well, first, I forgot. I wanted to show off. We kind of talked about this last week, but our friends over at McFarlane sent us these beautiful things. So I always say in the top right that name wrong. Phalanx? I don't know.
Phalanx.
Thank you. Phalanx. That skin is awesome. And if you get that beautiful action figure, it comes with a code, just like how we did with the the controller had its own. This one, the Xbox one. That's available now. You can scan. It goes to the thing. I think they're even in like a bunch of retailers and Amazon, and they've got that beauty, which is just so. I mean, nice. How does it feel to see the Atlan that you've been, it's been in
dreaming of?
Yeah, like an Eternal, and now
finally see him walking around. It's pretty dang cool. We just did an update for the Atlan, you guys.
Right.
There was a little issue with the Brink of Death system on the Atlan. So if you guys give final battle a go, you know what? Let's go over the tunables. Let's do it. About that.
Let's do it.
So on the Atlan, we adjusted the Brink of Death behavior and slightly increased the amount of health received from killing Titans. There was a couple of issues there, unintended. So that's been balanced accordingly because we want you to feel strong when you fight as the Atlan. Slightly skillful, but it's really just about a power fantasy on that one. Take a little break from the Slayer stuff. And then Prince Azric, some of those projectiles came out a little fast. And then the spear throw and this is literally from my stream. I just felt like it was unfair. I'm like, the fact that it was breaking your shield and it was a homing missile. I get it. It teaches you a lesson. It still does that on Nightmare, but on lighter difficulties, it takes 2 instead of 1. So that's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
You're still discouraged from hanging back. It works the same as it did. And on Nightmare, there's really no change.
Yeah.
The old one, actually his AoE blast on Nightmare was a little ridiculous. That was actually unintended. So that's slightly tuned, but he's still really tough. Cacodemon, the one thing about the lightning walls, never in Doom the Dark Ages are you supposed to turn and sprint.
Right.
Like we want things to be avoidable using the strafe speed. And so that thing, while still a pain in the butt and still really dangerous, it's just tuned at just a smidge because it was actually faster than your strafe speed, which and it homes, so it's still a mother to avoid. But like there was an aspect of that I know a lot of people were complaining that they felt like they had to turn and sprint
like
in a direction to get it.
Right.
Yeah, that's not really what we should be doing. So that's been tuned just a touch, and then and a lot of this is in preparation for Repertorium 2.0 when that lands. Because we really want to get these little things checked. Yeah. And then, Cosmic Baron. Yeah, just some of those projectile attacks, they came out at a speed similarly that it was very difficult for you to strafe to get to the right area.
Right, and you have to, right? Because they would come out at different parts,
Right, and it would break your shield instantly, you know? So, like, I think it does a considerable damage, but there was actually a bug where 2 projectiles were counting instead of 1, so it would double the amount of damage as intended.
Yeah.
So that stuff. So, you know, little quality of life stuff, little speed bumps along the way that are unintended difficulty spikes. And that stuff's always good. And Juggalo Dundee wants a Surratt action figure. I agree. That would be awesome.
I mean, speaking of, shout out to Brent and Graham and David and everybody in our licensing team. We did get out the standard version of the Elite Edition Doomslayer, so it isn't just why can I never say it? Phalanx? What the hell is it? How do you say it, Hugo? Phalanx, Jesus. It's not just the Phalanx. We have the standard one. Obviously, you don't get the standard skin because you already have it with the base game. There's not a new in-game skin with him, but he is a beauty. And again, Skull Crusher up top. You've got the flail. You've got the shield saw. You've even got the super shotgun over here. Man, that's so hard to do in reverse camera. But yeah, it's all in there. It's pretty sick. So, and these are also pretty affordable too. I think they're like 40.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, I love that guy. Juggalo, are you an actual Juggalo? You know, I learned wait, am I saying that right?
Yeah, you are. I'm just laughing because we're talking about Juggalos, but go on.
I learned what a Juggalo was literally like, I don't know, recently like a couple of years ago. Like, I mean, it's been a while now, but I didn't even know what the hell that was.
That's because that's like, okay, you were just talking about, so there's metal, new metal, and then like Limp Bizkit was like kind of the beginning, but I feel like ICP was a whole nother like in that vein, but after and more alt at the time, you know?
So they have Juggalos in Australia, and is it because you guys like So ICP is that's like the core.
Posse. Yeah,
right. That's like the core of.
That's like their fans, like Slayer's Club. If you're a Slayer,
so if you're a fan of ICP, you're a Juggalo, and then you go. Have you ever been Juggalo Dundee? Do they have a gathering in Australia? Because I learned about the gathering from this dude that rolls at my gym.
Hell yeah.
And he's a Juggalo, and then he told me all about the gathering. So Hugo has Juggalo lore now. I have no lore. We're
trying to get the lore from you guys.
I'd like to go to the gathering.
Yeah.
I hear it's crazy. Has anybody here? Who else here is a Juggalo? Or because that's still a thing. There are still.
I think it's still a thing. Yeah. And I think there's even like there's a soda. This is going to sound so crazy and funny to people that already know all this in chat, but I think it's called Fago, and it's like a brand that literally one of or both of ICP own. And so part of going to these gatherings is everybody's drinking like 2 liters of Fago, and they have like the standard flavors you would imagine, like grape and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's crazy. They have a whole ass like ecosystem. ICP does.
They
it's
do.
Insane. Yeah,
they do. There's a huge it's like a whole thing.
Oh, it has nothing to do. Okay, apparently it has nothing to do with the company. They just grew up drinking it. Okay. Man, they're getting a lot of Rip and Tear 96 says Fago. They do the world's nicest grape soda ever. All right, now I gotta try it because I love grape soda. And they have flavors like candy apple, says Bobby Blue. But no, to your point, we're gonna get to Dark Ages after we do one little sweet section of a Doom Eternal Spotlight, of which this week is gonna be. I think I have it pulled up. Where is it? Lost my way, lost my place. Where's browser? Here it is. It is gonna be kind of again warm up for maybe what we're going to try to do in a week or two of a preview of Ripitorium 2.0. For Doom Eternal, this mod is called Infinite Arena Mode. And I think the one that we have loaded for you, Hugo, I think it's hard no Marauders, but it's cool. It's like they set this whole thing up where it's an endless the endless part is only like, I think you get technically 4 lives. You get a life to start and then 3 extra lives, and it just keeps rolling until you die endlessly with different waves. But apparently they're all random. I'm just reading through the FAQ here, even though it feels more scripted that way in a good way. So apparently it's pretty tough, but luckily we got the greatest Doom Eternal player of all time, Hugo Martin,
That's right,
director, to play it. So whenever you're ready, top right, that bright launch all active.
It ain't gonna be too tough for me.
Pretty easy, light work. Make sure game audio. There we go.
I gotta give it that Juggalo energy.
I love how we're just discovering Juggalos, and we're like, we're just gonna go ahead and Juggalo this. We got this. We're basically huge fans, longtime fans. Salim says it's a good mod. All right, and then Creek PL says, I love this mod. Hell yeah.
Okay. New game. Ultraviolence. Difficulty cannot be changed during it. Yes.
Look at this. They already customized this part. This
Dude,
nice.
Good job, brother.
Yeah.
Welcome to Infinite Arena Mode. Fight endless waves of demons to get the highest score possible. Every 2 waves, you will have the option of staying in the same map or changing maps. There's a chance for bounty demons to spawn in each wave. Bounty power-ups grant a score multiplier, but do not increase your damage. Have fun. I am ready, sir.
I love this. This is Zandy Ball made this, so shout-outs to Zandy Ball.
Shout-outs to Zandy Ball.
Look at all these options.
Oh, my goodness. I'm scared.
I
Okay.
know. It's like every map in the game. Which one do we want to do? What are you feeling like?
All right, we're going to do this.
Stronghold? All right, bet.
Look at that. Look at that. That looks good, guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, is this multiplayer?
No. It might be
No, I'm saying-
the map from it.
It might be a battle mode map.
Is it? Or is it it does look like the battle mode map. Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's why I was like, Penance, that sounds familiar. But instead of other player demons, again, you got randomized versions of enemies, endless waves. As long as you still are alive and have extra lives, it'll go on forever, seeing what your personal best score can be. That's right. Poo-Poo says, yeah, I think it's the Immoral map. Yeah, Moonfire. Zaus confirms battle mode map. Who is this? Susie Dirk says, does Hugo play claw with the controller? I don't think you play claw style, do you? Like your,
What's that?
Your grip? They want to know if you play claw
No,
style
I don't
on
play
the
claw.
controller.
That seems horrible.
Yeah, it seems tough as shit. Maybe if you play
Respect to people who play claw, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah. MMA Fro says, yeah, confirm. It's the battle mode Immoral map. Thank you. Immoral. Warpo says, protect your swear jar, guys. They're, prepare it. They think we're gonna swear. We don't have to swear because we're never gonna die, so not worried about it. Juggalo Dundee says, I played Dr. Claw. That's right, Atlantic Apothic says, playing on a controller like a real Chad. That's right. Pato asked, want to elaborate on Repertorium 2.0 preview. We just talked, I think Hugo mentioned last stream that we were talking about maybe trying to get, so next week we're not going to be streaming because Hugo's got a very adult obligation, of which is going to get his knee fixed, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Is that right? Which is awesome. That's going
I
to
have
be
a torn meniscus and I got to get it fixed. I can't even walk, yos.
That's right. But the week after,
But you know what?
we're going to try.
I might show up anyway. I'm going to get the.
Bro.
That's right.
You're going to be in this
That's right.
super reclined, messed up position to try to play.
I'm going to have my groovy pills.
Oh, man. You should probably rest up. But, I don't want to tell you what to do. I'm not your doctor. But maybe 2 weeks from now, we're gonna try to see if we can get a little preview of the next Dark Ages update. It's kind of Repertorium 2.0 preview together, and see if we can maybe demo some here on the stream as a preview for y'all. So that's what we're thinking about.
I love the sound effects from Horde, Arcade Horde. It feels so good.
They're really, really satisfying. Those like arcadey, like they just like the feedback is so nice. And don't forget, you do have the hammer. I forgot, but you picked it up.
I have what?
You got the hammer if you want it. It's like digital right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What the hell is the Horde again? The what? Oh, it's
the input. Yeah, digital right.
Right.
Yeah. On the D-pad. Oh hell yeah. Tuzo says, "Guess I'm very late for Fallout Day." You are, but I'm glad you're here anyway. And if you guys didn't check it out, the Fallout team did an amazing job. There's so much cool stuff in that, so check out the VOD. They did that, and then they did this awesome charity stream, community stream with Chad podcast. That was awesome. Doing some St. Jude fundraising, trying to get like $1 million this year, I think. So big support that. Dengar8 says Doom Eternal really is incredible. Agreed.
It's an awesome game.
Yeah.
Let me lower this just a little bit more. Let me know, Chad, if this is getting too low for you. I just want to be able to hear Josh.
I thought you were about to call me Joshua. I was like, who's that? Did you see that I posted? So shout outs to, let me think about this. I think Hato or Aldo, who asked the question about the Absolute Cinema. But I know that Horde Mode Gaming, I see you in chat. You made the Absolute Cinema and then the Absolute Hugo and Absolute Josh memes. So I made a video announcing the stream today that combined all those things. So shout outs to the unholy trinity there to make that happen. It was Sneaky J Cool. That's right. Shout outs. And Aldo. Hell yeah. Psycho Dark Joshua hat collection win. I don't know what you mean. If you mean this hat is, I think, still available. If not, it was available on the gear store. But if you want to see my full collection, shit. I don't have a camera big enough to. There's so much, dude. I have too many hats. I have a lot of hats. But this one, this blacked out Dark Ages one, is from the gear.bethesda.net. I don't know if it's still available though. But let me know if it's not, and I can see if we can get a restock at some point. Yeah, Spectral Slayer says, I never get tired of this game. It's so freaking good, and I go back to it often. Love Dark Ages so much, but Horde Mode and Eternal just hits different. Bravo to you guys.
Thank you. It's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I still stand by, guys, the fact that I just don't think remaking this game was the good idea. Like, people, like, sometimes I read in the Steam reviews where they're like, it's not, like, it's just not trying to be this.
Yeah.
I love this game. I just want it to stand on its own,
Plus, I feel like, the base game, and especially in the DLCs, I feel like you guys hit the highest highs you could hit in in this fun zone that was made exactly for this experience,
There was a poll on Facebook with, this was a good one, chat. Mm-hmm. I want to brag. I want to brag on this.
All right, I'm putting you full screen here because I want to see if you hold up your phone and show us a poll on Facebook. I want to see this.
Well, we got to make sure there ain't nothing weird on my phone before we hold it up. You know how that goes.
I do. While you're looking, MMA Fro says, you got it, Hugo. I'm going through back surgery recovery right now, and I've been fighting with other complications of my body in recent weeks. Life's been tough, but heck we gonna do other than just being tougher? Yeah, amen.
That's right. So check out this.
Mm-hmm. Pull it back a little bit. There you go. Oh shit, so what does it say? Which Doom Eternal DLC do you like more? This is from Horde Mode Gaming. Ancient Gods Part 2, huh?
22,000 votes.
Yeah.
And that is 51% to 20%.
Damn.
Over Ancient Gods Part 1. Now, if you recall,
mm-hmm.
the thought was that was the big drama because it wasn't as hard.
True,
like, no.
True. Because everybody with UAC Atlantica was like, that's peak. And I'm like, look.
Now, granted, at ship,
right,
it got a little bit of a polish pass afterwards to fill in some of the blank spots because it did have some blank spots. Yeah, sure. So that the truth is in the middle, but where it settled, and Ancient Gods Part 1 in terms of difficulty was returned back to what it was. So you can't even say, well, that was before the nerf.
Oh,
no.
True.
We briefly nerfed it in the opening, which I still think we should have done and kept, but y'all were like, no. So then we put that stuff back. So it is basically what it was, at ship.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I don't love Ancient Gods Part 1, but I think the story that Ancient Gods Part 2 is terrible and everybody hates it. I'm like, that's 22,000 people on the Doom thing that say they loved it.
True. Yeah, who was that? Somebody said that was they had voted for.
By the way, who made this? Because this is fun.
This is, I said their name, but I already forgot it. It is Zandyball with a Z. Zandyball. Really
I think you did a good job, Zandyball.
Yeah.
Honestly, big credit to you. Like, a lot of times we don't get a chance to make this stuff because we just have to move on to other things.
Yeah.
So I love that you took arcade mode, the spirit of Horde Arcade.
Yeah, exactly. You brought it in.
You turned it. Yeah, you turned it into an infinite arena mode, which is really cool.
And also so smart to use the arenas that you guys spent such a long time making for battle mode, but giving it a different spin where it's a single player experience. You know what I mean? It's really cool. Yeah, shout outs to Zandyball. Right now, it looks like the ones they have published on for Doom Eternal right now, which you can get, by the way, if you're on PC and you boot up Doom Eternal, just switch over to mods. It's just on Steam, wherever you're playing.
Yeah, this is really fun, guys.
Yeah, it's really good.
Honestly, every mod I've played is really fun.
I know.
What was up with it? Dude, y'all, some people were hating on the monkey bars. I mentioned the monkey bars, and I saw a lot of comments like, no, don't bring in the monkey bars. Like,
what the?
Chat, I think
since
monkey
when?
Bars are like,
was that like a newer thing? Because I feel like people weren't hating on those.
It was a couple weeks ago, I mentioned something about monkey bars. But Chad, I feel like monkey bars are kind of one of my favorite parts of Doom Eternal.
I agree.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, some other ones that Zandyball made. So the one we're playing right now, Infinite Arena mode. Also, Toon Eternal, which is funny. It's like a cell-shaded outline for Doom Eternal. 1984 render mode. This guy's really hitting us in the feels. Let's get all the shit that we like. And then a Team Fortress 2 sound pack that puts TF2 sounds into the game. Pretty cool. Let's see. Chat is saying monkey bars are awesome. That's Tom Oakley on YouTube. Bobby Blue Holiday says I dig monkey bars. Baby Yaga says I swear people hate just to hate. And then Farrat Khan, no, monkey bars are the best. Okay, I'm getting nothing but the best. Dude, there's nothing but positivity, I gotta say, on both Twitch and YouTube right now. Everybody's supporting them. Yeah, I agree, man. They're fun.
Dude, this is fun as hell.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really fun. Everybody's got to play this, guys. It's really fun.
Yeah, and again, remember, as far as like scratching the surface here goes, all of the battle mode maps are in there. So like, it's a lot of endless playability here. And again, you can play for as long as you have lives and the extra lives to spare. So it's all just about your personal best, your high score. It's pretty rad.
Hey, any battle mode players in here?
Let's see. In chat?
Yeah.
Sound off if you're either former Glory, current Glory, if you're a battle mode sweat, if you're a, what do they call them? Super juicers. Sound off if you're a super juicer in here. Zamini says, I used to be a battle mode player. Former Glory.
Dude, look at this art.
Dude, it's
art is sick.
It's really goddamn good, yeah. Yeah, Warpo I used to a lot. Just Stranger Me. Yeah, some battle mode love in here. That's right. Zaus, I loved battle mode years ago. Former battle mode. Mid juicer here. Okay, mid juicer, I like that. Yeah, you were saying Hugo with Zaus.
What up, Zaus? How you doing, buddy? How's the painting going, Zaus? You painting anything cool right now?
Hey, what you working on, if you can say?
What are you working on? Tell us.
Tell us. Spill the beans. Spill the art beans. Oh damn, Rip and Tear 96 says, I have the all Hellforged weapon skins, so let that be your answer from a battle mode player or not. Respect. Respect. That's right, MMA MMA Fro says, no more monkey bars, no more battle mode. Exactly. Baba Yaga says, used to actually. That shit was so fun, then I got humbled. The best. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with multiplayers. There's always somebody better.
Honestly, the Slayers in battle mode are some of the best Slayers. Like, battle mode players, definitely Eternal, Ultra Nightmare, got to be God tier. But if you really, really want to get, like, to the very tippy top of the Slayer ladder, for a game that people, I appreciate this, say it has a high skill ceiling, play battle mode as a Slayer. Like, that's where all the best Slayers are.
Yeah, that shit was nuts, man. Like, Zen, we had some gods in there that were just, like, legendary good. Hell yeah. Psycho Dark One says, I still play Doom 2016 multiplayer sometimes, and it still holds its glory. It really was one of the best Doom multiplayers. Completely agree. Doom 2016 was real fun. And the
so unique.
Modes were crazy in that, yeah. Crazy ass modes in that. Yeah, Juggalo Dundee. 2016 multiplayer was amazing. I miss it. Yeah, man.
Oh, 2016 multiplayer. Yeah. No, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was just like again, that's like what I love about, when you think about the offerings in the different games. Like 2016, the gameplay, the multiplayer, the setup of all those things, Eternal and the multiplayer and Dark Ages, like the formula is just always different, like wildly different. And like, thank God, because again, if it had just been the same exact thing, like you lose the player base every time you jump over in the way that it's like, why would you play Doom 2016 multiplayer if the same modes exactly were available in Eternal? Like, there wouldn't be a thing. So make something different, make battle mode, I love that. Yeah, Irrational Reasoning says 2016 multiplayer reminds me of Prime Halo. I totally get that. Yeah, Rip and Tear says 2016 multiplayer was absolutely insane and never got the credit it truly deserved. Turning into a Baron of Hell mid-match and shredding players apart was beautiful. Yeah, man. I mean, and then remember the ones they added? You guys added in the last, like, free DLC. It was like, because at launch, what was it? It was Baron of Hell, Revenant, and somebody else. And then we got like a Pinky later. We got a, oh God, what's his name? The craziest one. Oh, Prowler. I mean, Prowler was my favorite too. Who was that? Yeah, Zaus. Prowler was my go-to for the MP. Harvester. Thank you, Rip and Tear. Harvester ripped, dude. He's almost unfair how good he is. He's so good. Yeah, Kuroki says Harvester, my beloved. Dude, Harvester was broken. Like, honestly, he probably needed a nerf, but he was fun as shit. But Prowler was so hard because you're a glass cannon, but it's all just like the angles of like, can you be somewhere in a corner where somebody doesn't see you? And then how satisfying it is to get that animation where you just grab a player and squash them against the wall. That's it for me. It's my favorite. I love the Prowler, dude. So easy to kill too if you, like, he didn't have any HP, but that's why it was so fun. Oh, Cacodemon, of course. That was the other. I kind of simp. Cacodemon was my main. That was the other launch one. Yeah, Cacodemon was awesome. And then Big Return, Pain Elemental in battle mode was really, really cool, I think. Maybe Harvester was. I don't think it was nerfed. Chicken Burger, man. Your name makes me hungry. Oh wow, Noob Guy says Cacodemon was more OP than Harvester? Is that true? I don't know about that. You know what I still have, Hugo, on my desk is, let's see if I can pull this thing up. This was the
what charges the hammer again?
Shit.
It was, guy chat, Gore. What charges the hammer again? It was weak points. I think it was breaking weak points, right?
Yeah, that sounds right. Well, I'm waiting for chat to confirm. How do you charge the hammer, chat? Chat! Help us! Okay, glory kills and weak points. Yeah, exactly. But I knew glory kills were a part of it, but yeah, weak points is the other part. This is a relic of the past. Hugo, do you remember this? This was the Friday Night Fights custom-made trophy that, and look at the bottom of it, it even has like the demon sigils in there. This was what, I think the prizes went to the finalists, which were, what was it? Two of these guys work at id now. It was, I'm trying to think of their player names. Wasn't it Zen?
Simplu and Cronid.
Cronid, thank you. I couldn't come up with Cronid. Simplu, Cronid versus Zen. They all got these like championship, you know, final plexi things, which are so cool. I love these. That was fun as hell, man. And shout outs to all those guys, everybody in the community that participated. And then huge shout outs and love to my boy P&D Ketchup, because couldn't have done it without him. And man, that guy is still killing it at commentary. Him and his brother Mustard keep it real with. They're doing all kinds of fighting game tournament stuff still, and they're just great dudes. So huge shout out to my boy Ketchup. All right, we at some point here. Oh wait, Swagger says Bazooka Joey and Defiler Phil. Yeah, dude, they were great demon opponents. Man, I haven't thought about that combo forever, Swagger. That's a good one. Shout outs to Joey and Phil. I haven't. Man, they were fun. They were fun to watch too with their comps. Warpo says Hugo's going ham right now. Is that true, Hugo? Are you in the zone, sir?
I am in the fun zone.
Dude, it looks like it. You haven't even still got like lives to spare here. You've beaten your personal best. You already passed it. You've already passed the 5K mark here. I don't want to stop your flow, but you tell me when a natural time to take pauses, and we can go ahead and finish Dark Ages. Do you want to switch?
Wait, no, I gotta get the third round.
Get to the third round.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I'm close to the third round. I have to do this.
All right, I agree. Big support. You got to get some. You have the pip. Only one pip though for a chainsaw. We need to get a fodder to get some ammo back.
Well, what I need is a friggin' hammer drop.
Oh, that would be nice. Man, we got a long ways to go for that, but we got flame belch up. Okay, good. Now we got some ammo. You got your grenades. You got flame belch.
I'm just trying to like. I feel like my hammer's broke or something.
We need glory kills right now. Is what we need, because you need to charge it. That's a nice headshot though. You want to try to see if you can just get some, just pepper the fodder instead of headshotting him, because we need glory kills to recharge it, to recharge the hammer. There we go.
You're right. You're right.
Two more. Man, it really is just like the who's who of demons in this map right now. That's great. Ah, too far. Too aggro. All right, he's ready. Nice suit. One more. All right. You should have hammer now. Yeah, you do. Nice. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, that never gets old. And then we're recharging it again. I love it. I love it. Oh, that pinky missed, bro. It's so funny, their little dazed animation when they just hit a wall. Love those guys. I think they're my favorite original Doom sprite, is the original pinky. I'm obsessed with that shit. It's so good. Alright, you're doing good. You're like halfway to another hammer charge right now. What is this? Doink. No, Alex Stockton says, did I miss Hugo fight Azaric and the Witch? Nope, we're doing that next. You didn't miss it. You're in the right place. That's right, Psycho Dark 1 says the bonk instrument. That's right, it's the big bonk. One more glory kill and you'll have it. There we go. Alright, you got hammer again. Who's it gonna be? That's just chilling there. Nice. Damn. You're like Mr. Headshot right now, bro. Splitting wigs. Speaking of bonk. Alright, who's between us and wave 3? Is there a big bad on here?
I don't know.
No, there's a prowler.
Freaking prowler won't. Prowler's running away from me.
This is a hard map to catch him on, to be fair.
It is.
There's a lot of places for him to go.
All right, I think that was it, and I think.
Juggalo Dundee said, did Hugo fix the BFC and the blood spikes in the boss battle last week? The blood spikes. I don't think it was the spikes. It was the charge. Check out the go to Slayer's Club and check out the active tunables, Juggalo. We went over it earlier in the stream, but you'll see the full list in there of stuff that we updated.
All right, holy cow. Wait a minute. which is like a whole thing.
You had like an eye booger, and you're like the whole time just like, nah, I can't stop.
All right, this is it. How close am I?
It's infinite, bro.
Wait. Well, there's a third wave, right?
Yeah. I think this is wave 3.
All right, I got to beat the high scores. So if I'm at 6595, that's the high score, and I'm at 5140.
No, you already beat the personal best. You have the high score. Right now. That's you.
do?
Yeah. The PB is like the 50K. You're already at you're at 6,000 something. I mean, that's a.
What am I doing?
You can continue the waves instead of going back. Because if you did the other one, you go back to the hub or whatever.
All right, we'll do one more wave.
All right. Love it. This really is cool, though. This is just such a good use of some beautiful maps that, again, now have infinite.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for using the battle mode maps. Really.
Yeah.
I'm getting my headshot game back on.
Dude, for real. We go back into the Dark Ages. I know there's no zoom, but I feel like your accuracy is just high as shit right now. But you can't do aim down sight when you got a shield the whole time because it gets too weird for the FOV. So I like the choice to not have it in Dark Ages. Don't forget to, there it is, burn them up. Ooh, very nice.
So satisfying.
It really is.
That is so satisfying.
Beep, 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 beep. It's like you just like hit jackpot.
That's what it's designed after. A slot machine.
Hell yeah. Flavor
like just kind of the dopamine hit of like playing, Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, Flavorful Gecko says you're an infinite fun zone right now. It's true, man. Juggalo Dundee says, I'm in the fun zone. That's right. Oh, damn. Juggalo even has, of course you do, has a Juggalo GIF emote on Twitch. Hell yeah. True fan. That's right. Zoomy. No, wait. Zombie says the Armored Collection is pure dopamine. Yeah. Those sound effects of every single armor you pick up in succession, it's really, really satisfying.
I really, really love how you've included the arcade horde mode elements.
And so this is a great example of like, there's so many different things you can do. Because remember, id Studio, we gave you guys like the full tools that you can mess around with for Doom Eternal right now that are free to download on Steam. So I love how this person thought of the idea of just, instead of trying to like make all their own new levels to do this, infinite horde mode, infinite, mode thing, they just said, I'm just going to combine all these things together. I'm going to figure out how these are hooked up, and made their little hub where you could just jump back and forth between any hub you want to and have kind of like a completion thing. But so smart, man. Just using the stuff that's already there. Like, there's nothing altered about the levels except for the fact that you can now have some different pickups. Obviously, their RNG is the way they set it up for all of the demons, so it makes it fresh every single, wave, and not like you can necessarily perfect it in a good way. Oh man, I forgot that you could see his eyes when you pick that shit up. That's so cool! Dude, I'd forgotten about that, Hugo. When you pick that up, you get to see your eyes. It's like that, almost like Metroid Prime 1 is the first time I can remember where you could like see your visor and your eyes a little bit. Overlay. Damn, that's good. Yeah, exactly. Zemini says that most of the battle mode arenas work with horde mode. Totally. I mean, this map feels built for it. It's great. And Zemini says Tundra is pretty fun too. I could totally see that. I love that map. We used to play that a lot with Friday Night Fights too, for battle mode. Tundra got picked a lot. Swaggart saying Forsaken is also really good with this. I could see that. There you go. Baba Yaga says, when I saw it for the first time, I got Metroid vibes. Exactly. Danique Steele says, wait, what are we asking here? By the way, Danique Steele showed. Danique, do you mind if I show it on streams? I thought it was so cool that you tagged me on that. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? Go through mentions. Hold on. Gotta find this.
Ah! That was fun.
Dude, you did really well, though. You played that for at least a half an hour. That was good.
That was only ultra violence, but that was fun.
But you even had bounties in there too. Like, I love that they took all the stuff that already existed in Eternal and just combined it. You know what I mean?
It's great. Great mod. Everybody should play this.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find this.
That was awesome.
All right, we're almost there. Here it is. All right. The homie, Danique Steele, who is in chat right now, tagged us on Twitter. Can you see how cool this is? In his wedding setup, he's got the helmet on.
Go full screen. Eternal. I can't see that.
All right, my bad. There we go. Oh, wait for the focus. Look at that. How cool is that, dude?
That's awesome. That dude's tall.
I know, he's tall and dapper as shit. I love the whole fit. It's really cool. But
that is awesome.
I love that you did that. So, dude, that's so cool.
Super cool.
Thanks for tagging us. That's rad. All right. We have a mission to do, my friend, that we started all the way back on May 14th or whatever the hell it was when we did our first stream of Nightmare, which is none other than if you want to switch over to Dark Ages and let me know when you got it. We got the game to finish for your first Nightmare run. We got to adjust some settings too. I think we made the speed 100 maybe last week. I think we should put it back up to 110.
Yes, I agree.
Right.
I agree.
Let's see here. All right, we're switching back over right now. Should pop up when we get the game up, but yeah, this is a monumental occasion. You're watching the greatest Doom the Dark Ages player of all time complete a Nightmare run, which you know, I know some of you guys in chat say I can complete it in an hour, I can complete it in 30 minutes. Well, it takes us like, what is it, October? It takes us like, I don't know, 7 months. All right, it's everybody moves at a different pace. This is the pace that we move at, but you guys get to see it here in person. Let me know when you get the game up, and I'll switch over again.
I got it.
It's going.
Is it up? I got it.
All right, bet.
Oh wait, I gotta close out of.
Oh, did you have Eternal running? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna get some performance issues otherwise. Quit out of that shit, and then Alt tab back over. There we go. All right. Nightmare.
Reckoning.
Oh boy. What's it say up there?
Wounded and defeated, Azric has retreated back to hell. Seizing on the opportunity, the Slayer joins the Sentinels to put an end to his reign. That's right, bro.
That's right. Irrational Reasoning says we're witnessing history tonight, guys. That's right. Well, if everybody recoils and the Slayer's like, thank you. The door is open. Alright. Crank that. And then crank that Soldier Boy. And then when we get in the game, we got to mess with difficulty sliders and just see where we're at. We don't have to do it now, though. We can do it. Get in. Later, Dad.
He's proud.
That's right. Should be, dude. I love the show of her power right here. It's so cool.
Yeah, what'd you guys think of this when you first saw her power? It's pretty cool.
Lead Azra to the Slayer.
Draw the horde to us.
This suit design is so nasty. All right, let's look at difficulty sliders real quick. I want to make sure we go back up to 110 and see what else we got. Where are we at here?
All right, we got speed, damage to player. Yes, we got game speed, 110. That's all normal, low projectiles. And the only other thing I usually had was 300 for damage to player. We could do that, but let me kind of see what it's like at 250.
Yeah, start at 250 maybe. We'll see.
Okay. And then, yes, immigration. It's so much faster.
Yeah, it feels like you're running like 20 miles an hour faster now, right?
People think it's slower. It's not.
No.
Wait, how the hell do I?
Kuroki says justice for Surat. Rah! Exactly. It's time to get the vengeance.
Oh, I hit that. I didn't mean to hit that. It was I thought it was flame belch.
Yeah, dude, you're on a different config right now.
God damn it, this is hard.
Yeah. It's a weird transition every time you switch. Oh my god. Raven 06 Stoic, you're nothing if not consistent. They say, for the very last time, Hugo and Josh, there's a demonic Daisy at the end of this level. It's Trussy. I like how it changes every time. It's demonic this time, so now it's got me curious. I'm like, maybe
dude, my brain is completely screwed up right now. Like, I'm having serious problems.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how to play this.
Yeah. You're like, all right, so I got a shield. That's cool. How do I use it? All right.
Oh my god, dude.
What the?
I don't think we're going to be able to do this.
I like how you're like,
I don't know.
Maybe I'll
I don't know
up
what's happening.
the damage to me. I'm like, let's cool it on that just yet. Let's try. Let's see how 250 feels a little bit first. All right. It's funny because Eternal is not slow, but you're right. The pace of this feels a lot more.
Which is different. It's so different. Let's go with the shock.
Everybody in chat saying that there's different versions of Daisy. There's Daisy Secret Ending. Can't wait for Cosmic Daisy. God damn it. Icon of Simp wants Daisy in the DLC hub. It's a valid request. That's right, Chris Hate21 says changing games is hard.
It's like impossible.
Yeah, it's really hard to switch. You're doing good though.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There's no freaking dash! It's so
like,
hard.
Double dash away. Remember, you got a shield
oh my
dash
God.
to get out
my
of it.
brain is splitting.
It's rewired right now. All right, RK says, Hugo, Joshua, I relate to this of the OCD of this request. The leftover gold you can get in this after you 100% everything, which is exploration and all upgrades, is 602. That's like a total number. Can you sprinkle in 64 gold in the last few levels so the remaining gold is 666? It's a valid request. I don't know that we can do it, but I'll make the ask. I like where your head's at. Oh, okay, Adam M says, don't forget the UAC Daisy. Okay, I forgot about that one. Thanks for that. That's right. Dragon Fury 3000 says, stand and fight, remember? You're right.
Oh my god.
You're right.
I'm trying.
High Beam says, Daisy face for the DLC HUD. Man, that would be cool. Exactly. Jules says, Hugo is me going back to Souls games after 1 billion hours of Elden Ring. Yeah, it feels crazy. That's a good comparison. How do I say your name? VMrax on YouTube says, so hyped for that Revenant shirt. Any updates on when they ship? Yes, they ship before holiday, so you'll get it before Christmas. Sorry, I guess I should say Christmas because there's 2 holidays coming up, right? If you're in the US, there's Thanksgiving and there's Christmas. But yeah, they ship before the end of December, so you should get them in hand by then. That's right. Death Chain Game says the soundtrack, man. I know, it's hit. Oh man, that's going too far. Poo Poo 70 says Doom Guy in a Daisy costume. Dude, they want Daisy on everything. And you know what? We understand. Daisy in a Doom Guy costume. Holy, it's every variation with the sun. There you go. Rip and Tear says, hey Josh, everyone in this chat can use my code, which is DoomJ2, that's JAY2, to get 20% off most items from the gear store, including the new golden floating meatball, which is the Kakademon, the Moto jacket, and the overhead hoodie. Code works on nearly every item in the gear store. Shoutouts. That's a good chat. Good note.
Knew that was gonna happen.
Wolfram is saying, would it be possible to make the weapon pickup animations play again when pressing a key? They're awesome and we only get to see them the first time we pick up a weapon. I don't think making it a key, that's a whole other thing that would have to be like, there's a lot of work to do that. I know what you mean though. The cool thing is, I feel like though, is I'm sure you've experienced it, Wolfram, when you play, even on a new slot, when you pick up a weapon, because you've already have that weapon and whatever skin you have equipped in like your first save, which probably has, let's say you got a game 100% completed, it's cool that you get to see that animation with different skins because you've already got, like, let's say like the white and gold one equipped. You get to see that whole pickup animation of, like, let's say the super shotgun, like with the gold and white skin. I think that's cool as shit, but I know what you mean. It's such, there's such great animations. You just want to see them again and again, and you want to see them on all the different skins. But I don't think we're gonna be able to make a button just to trigger that anytime, because you need the whole setup of that to happen. Like, you need to be at the actual pickup where it opens, and you get it out of the capsule. That's a whole thing. So yeah, the inspect animation. Yeah, exactly. Irrational reason. Well, instead of asking this question to us, Soulgums asked, what's your favorite design in Dark Ages? Can be anything. What's yours, Soulgums?
I like Komodo a lot.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
They're all really good.
Also, I love that Komodo I love his coming out of, like, the water animation where he just, like, shows up. I love how he gets, like, a full-ass boss animation cutscene just in the middle of, like, it's like the beginning of that level. You know what I mean? I love that. It's a cool choice. You got it, Wolfram. No problem. That's awesome. Tom Oakley says, my mom never played a Doom game and she's way into this stream. And then the quote is, kill that one, kill that one. I love that. Thanks for joining us, man. That's rad.
Yes.
Shout outs
Listen,
to
Dark Ages
Miss
is a... God, I keep hitting dash.
Yeah, it's tough. You were going to say Dark Ages is a what?
It's a good game to start with.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to need to kill... Ah!
Son of a. Speaking of Komodos. Yeah, Juggalo Dundee says, I love the Surratt glory kills. Yeah, those are... I mean, one of the first moments I remember seeing from you guys of like the work in progress stuff for Dark Ages early on was that Surratt. Before it was even arted out, it was just the like gray box animation of the Surratt glory kill where he just blows smoke down a Titan's mouth, and I was like, oh man, I'm sold. It's the coolest glory kill animation I've ever seen. It's so metal. Oh man, you make a good point. High Beam says, I'm still waiting to see someone create a Revenant costume for one of those 12-foot skeleton decorations. Why have we not seen that? That's such a good idea. Especially because they have ones that like, there's the huge ones, but there's also like the smaller ones that like move and stuff. Don't they like animate when you walk by them or something? Somebody's got to get on that and tag us because I would love to see that. I'm also partial because Revenant's my favorite Dark Ages like redesign of an older demon. My favorite. Love the way they look. Sword and Sorcerer says, I complain a lot, but honestly, this is my happy place. Well, we're happy that you're here with us. Happy to have you. Scope_Wad on YouTube says, is the Komodo meant to be able to shoot his turret while he's stunned? I just saw that happen there.
Yeah, that ain't supposed to happen.
You know. Ooh, that's a good question. That's a tough one. I mean, it's tough for this one because it's been an existing thing, but still a good question. So, PJL Digital from YouTube says, how long does it take to create one game-ready model, like the Slayer, for example? How long does it take to make a model, like an in-game model?
Jason Martin, many months.
Yeah.
Jason Martin could speak to that.
Yeah, an amazing sculptor. And Jesus, if you haven't checked out Jason's art station, it's rad. Lots of you get to see like the grayscale one, which is, you know, it's really interesting to see all of the detail that goes in before even like the color and everything else and the textures get added. It's beautiful.
Oh my God!
All right, we got to get out of this arena. We got to start this level. All right, got that for the lore. There you go, got the codex. So we got our 100%. There's actually a lot of secret things in this map. It's a good ass map too. Rocket launcher, I love to see it. Doing some vampirism. What are we doing? BFC right away. Okay. I don't know how to follow you right now. I love this. Keeping it, mixing it up. All right, grenade launcher in it. All right. Got to return to sender some of those shots. All right. Revenant. There we go. No more. Evermore. So we got somebody buffing out here. We gotta take care of.
Ah,
Yep, next time. Who is the little leader that's buffing them on this? I can't remember.
it's the tyrant.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a tough one to take down fast, but might be worth beelining over to. I don't know, what do you think? I mean, at this stage right now, nobody's buffed, so that's more doable. Nice. I love the use of grenade launcher. I feel like it gets slept on, but it's really fun. All right. Time to take his ash out. We got one more punch him. We're just not parrying him. We gotta parry his ass.
I'm just so out of practice.
I know. Oh, what?
I'm
Let's go ahead, sorry. I was just
totally
reading chat.
playing Doom Eternal right now in my head.
Yeah. I know we warmed up for too long. We got you too comfortable in the infinite Horde mode. Rip and Tear 96 says, "Hey Josh and Hugo, I'm planning on a Doom sleeve for my entire left arm, and have plenty of awesome references from ArtStation of Eternal models, but I'm seriously debating on switching them to Dark Ages models. What do I do? Please send help." I mean, what are you thinking? I mean, it's a lot of space to cover, so I'm trying to think for a whole sleeve. I mean, what are your favorite? Is it like a scene you want to do? Is it like a Slayer and some demons? Is it just demons, just a Slayer? What are you thinking? I'm sure between us and chat we could build a bear here. Get a full arm covered.
Oh my god!
OAMOST says Hugo is raging right now. Is that true, Hugo? Are you raging? I don't think you're raging.
Now I'm just getting my butt kicked.
RK says, Hugo and Joshua, will you guys give us the ability to use Azuric's head as the tip of the flail in the DLC? That would be crazy. I don't think so, but that's a wild ass idea.
Oh my god!
I'm not saying we break out the BFC, but there is ammo in this map.
Yes.
I'm just pointing that out. I'm not saying that's the plan, but
All right. I'll roll with this.
yep, there we go. I feel like that's the main thing though, is like I feel like we were sleeping on some of the parries, and like they just changed the battle so much where you have things, you know, doing work for you with the relics.
Oh my god.
It's alright, it's alright. We had weird positioning in that one. We got it. What is your name? Brave Seminole 7 says, "Good evening, chat. Hugo and Josh. What's up, man?" Kuroki wants to know, is the Demon Slayer's cape made out of demon fur? What's the composition of that cape, Hugo?
I don't know.
I don't either. Never really thought about it, but that's a good question. That's right. This Chain Game says the song lives in my head rent free. It's good. RGM says Hugo just BFC the arena trust. They want to see the tendrils. I think we got it though. We're not super low on ammo, but we're lowish on ammo. Nice. Yep. Yep. Alright, this is feeling like a nice clear out. This is good. You got good HP. Fighting. Cyber Demon at distance is maniacal though. Get in there. You gotta stand and fight with that mofo. Otherwise he's gonna pepper us to death. There we go. Okay. Alright. Now what? Who we got? Good night, sweet prince. Alright. Little whiplash. Guy.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Alright, so the Kako does have, like Hugo was saying, when he put a shield in that guy.
Oh yeah, what the hell am I thinking?
I don't know. I'm like, you're sitting there like one-on-one on him. I'm like, stop him from attacking you and completely. Remember the wall of electricity that they throw at you, the cacodemons, have been slowed down appropriately, so you don't have to just like, 90-degree angle bail on them. You can actually, out circle strafe them as was intended by the Lord. It's 5 HP. You got this. Yep. Oh.
Fuck. Oh my god. All right, I'm dialing into the experience though. Like
That's
I've
right.
gotta
That's right. Tightening the screws.
tightening the screws.
Metal sharpens metal. Let's go. Oh, that's sick. Death Chain Games says, I'm going to rent a theater for my birthday to play either this or Returnal for 3 hours. Why not both? I'm so excited. You guys are absolutely welcome. Where are you doing this at? You don't have to DDoS yourself, but what general region are you renting this theater in? Death Chain Games, let us know. Where's the party at? iVlox260 says, Hugo, just use the crossbow on him. That's right, Aldo says, you're wading into the fun zone beginning now. All capitals on now. Void's trying to flex on this. They say, I finished it using the combat shotgun, Hugo. Alright. Alright, calm down. Zombie says, I recommend the accelerator for the Komodo. I can see it. Nice work. Beautiful. Death Chain says, it'll be in Seattle, but I can bring it to Texas if you guys want. I could use the vacation. Well, if you bring it to Texas, I won't be there, but maybe somebody on that side will be. But Seattle that's a great place to do it too. Maybe you can get some local homies from chat in Seattle to come join you. Midnight says it's absolute Hugo. What's up, Midnight? Oh, nice. Rip and Tear says, just want to give a shout out to, let's see if I say his name right, Monsantus 3D, who does the world's best 3D printing.
Oh my god.
All Doom games got one of his Dark Ages SSGs and Demonic Crucible from 2016. It's so damn cool. Got an Eternal in 2016 shotgun on its way.
Oh my god.
That's rad. You got this. Perfect pair.
Jesus Christ!
No, I think I saw a wall of electricity from Cacodemon behind.
I know.
It's alright, we're just dialing it in.
Alright.
First try, here we go. Oh damn, nice. Rome 53 Calico Captain. That's a hell of a name. It's a long name. On YouTube says, I just finished Eternal yesterday. Can't wait to start Dark Ages. Yeah, can't wait for you to either. That's rad. Congrats on finishing Eternal. Midnight says to let it all out, Hugo.
Midnight's here. What's up, Midnight? Yeah, I'm pretty out of practice and playing. I do not recommend playing Doom Eternal Horde mode
Right
before playing this.
Yeah.
You're gonna melt your brain.
Ross says, Mr. Joshua, sure, I sent you video recommendations to watch on Discord. Would be honored if you watched. Is your name the same on there? Let me see if I got it.
Ah!
Alright, starting fresh. Ross.
Man, this is tough.
It's beating our ass.
All right, you
now.
know what? We're gonna go back to normal speed.
Yeah, it started with 100. Makes sense.
I think we're.
Humble rusty tool. Boop, there it is. Alright, I think I see it now. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Oops.
Stupid.
Mistakes were made. Alright, here we go. Locking in, first try. Starting with the Shredder, showing people what the true power of the Foot Clan is. Here live. Double parry, perfect with the Shredder. No respect to the Revenant shown, none given. Next up, Armored Arachnotron, more like Armored Arachnagon. Am I right? He gone. Oh shit. Cyber Demon's pesky though. His ground control stuff is coming out. Let's get rid of his ass. Yeah, rocket launcher. Love to see it. Yeah, get a little pepper in there. Get out of that space. That's right. Stream Eternal. Psycho Dark. That's right. Cuddly Kraken says, I'm late to the stream. No. You're in it right at the right place. This is the first try we've done in this arena. We just started the final level Resurrection through the Dark Ages for the completion of the first Nightmare run through by Hugo here. Alright, this is the one. I can feel it. We get that shield up with him at distance because his hit scan is nasty. There we go. He's done. Alright. So do we take out the Cacodemon to not have him on so we're not...
Alright, we have to take out...
What are we thinking?
I want to take out...
Switching it? Ricochet? Hell yeah. Oh, you're going to use the Cacodemon as Ricochet?
Yes.
Love it. Love the plan. That's right. All this says, get this man a brown sugar Pop-Tart stat. That's right. Yeah, what did I say?
Oh, you stupid thing!
I meant Reckoning. You're right. Oh, it's a lot. All right, here we go.
Oh my god!
Oh god, wait for it. Oh. It's working, it's working. 5 health. Ooh! Nice work, nice work, nice work, nice work. Oh no, he was still alive though. Oh, the cat. What a terror he is in our lives.
Alright, I got this.
Gold is yelling at us, saying, Hugo, our gargoyles coming back in the DLC, and don't make them fodder demon, reskin them, make the actual enemies. Damn. Billy wants those gargoyles. Tommy Cheeks, great name, says, Hugo and Josh, Gauss Cannon or Ballista? I love you both. Thanks for another amazing game. I don't know, which one do you like better, Gauss Cannon or Ballista? I'm trying to think of like...
Gauss.
Yeah, the sound of the Gauss is really, really, really addictive. I love
yeah,
the sound.
Yeah, it was really cool.
The list is cool, and obviously all the different utility of the mods for it are sick, but I'm going to go with Gauss also. I feel like my Ballista is secretly in a closet right now saying, but what about when you use Super Shotgun, Ballista, Super Shotgun, Ballista? What about all those times? I'm like, yeah, that's fair. I do use you a lot. You're a very good weapon. But Gauss is nasty. That's right, Rip and Tear says 2x brown sugar Pop Tarts and 50 milliliter sip of Gen X energy, and you got this, Hugo. That's right. That's the perfect formula. You know, because you've been here. Doink. Perfect. No Stalker, no more. Alright. What do we got? Whiplash. Nice. More like whip that as. Here we go. Oop. Doink. Nice work. That's right, all this is Hugo's going to war with these demons. It's like a 1-2 round pro boxing match. That's correct. We are truly standing and fighting. Crash Theater says, all Gauss, no breaks. That's Rafa Quake Champions. That's a good quote. Shout out to our boy Shane. Perfect. And you want to put a... No need to even put a shield in there. Delete it. Alright, this is it. I like the choice of cycler. We gotta get some fodder. Yeah, get some HP back here.
What the frick?
Dude, that Komodo's that shoulder cannon, those fireballs were doing Azur's work. That was unkind. Baba Yaga says Hugo was Mike Tyson to bite their ears off. All right, all right. I think we're getting close to that point. ADHD Dakota Gaming says, "Yo, what's good? What's good, man?"
All right, I got it. I got it.
This is it. It's dialed. These demons have been downloaded. Their death is inevitable. Hugo's gonna be like Hopton O'Ken. He's gonna go to that cyber and be like, "You're already dead," and then just explodes. Nice work. One more. Ooh, risky, I like it. We're doing the shoot it until it's dead technique, which always works. There we go. Alright, so Kako, we gotta get rid of these guys first. We got the Imp Stalkers, the Whippy. Is the Whiplash behind us? We're making that up. Oh, they are. Good night. Alright. Got a good stack. Kako is about to fire the projectile. Perfect. And stun with the shield. Stun lock. This is just gorgeous. Gorgeous play. A little shield never hurt anybody. No armor.
Where is this?
Where is he?
A-hole.
He's hiding. He knows you're coming to get him. He doesn't want it. Okay, there he was.
There
wow,
he is.
He really was running. I just saw like the part of his tail. It's like a xenomorph running away. That was crazy. He's like AVP right now. Are you the Predator? You are the Unchained Predator. Let's be honest. Pink. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, yeah. This is perfect mid-distance. Nice parry. Oh.
Jesus Christ!
What's crazy is how easy that looked when you did it just then.
Well, because you got to get the right like build for the arena. You know, like I wasn't playing. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I hit dash and I hit flame belch. Like,
because it just started like, in you're like
like I just was.
Down, you're like,
I was not mentally prepared for that. Oh my god, that was so crazy.
First time, that's right.
Yes, that was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Easy mode.
Okay.
Ship Roman says, "My friend and good night from me, watching from my bed while I'm barely awake and I'm very tired and exhausted from working all day in the heavy rain on a ship. Oh damn! And have work tomorrow in the office. Have a great stream and much love, dude. Get some rest.
Thanks, buddy.
Dry off, and thanks for being here. It's awesome.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thanks for joining us, man.
RK, so that was the final arena, right?
Yes.
Basically.
Should I switch to, and I probably should also, like, it might be time
Dread
to...
miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also like you just need the punish button, and like I think you have it unlocked
Yeah.
where you get 2. So like,
I mean, it's like it is a tool made for end game levels of power.
Yeah. I mean, it's great that you can just switch away to like. I know you like to main Power Gauntlet, and Power Gauntlet's fun and like does the electrified thing, but
it's redundant if you're using lightning
exactly. Double zapping is not
because it doesn't necessarily stack.
That's right. Salim says we must give it to Hugo for not using the BFC. He forgot it was even there because he was so locked in. He was like cycler life, man. He had it. Yeah. Zombie says now do the double Baron fight. Do the double cosmic Baron fight is rough. Optional though. Morteza says, Josh, please fix this bug that appears at the beginning of the level and on the map when we have obtained all the gold and rubies. Morteza, if you haven't already submitted it somewhere, send it to me either on Discord or Twitter or somewhere so I can see what you're talking about. I might know what you're talking about, but I want to see exactly what you're talking about, so please send it my way. Chicken Burger Man says, Horde Mode Gaming, are you making a video after the stream? What's the answer, Horde Mode? Awakened Snowflake. Which avatar, stickers, and profile background and frame are you talking about? The ones that were at launch? Or the ones that were like temporary when we were doing like stream stuff? I don't know which ones you're talking about. I thought the launch ones were still in there. I don't think they were like a pre-order bonus, the Steam ones. Exactly. Psycho Dark says headshot game is getting good. Yes, because Hugo was so dialed in for his precision bolt. His assault rifle was nasty. That heavy cannon was just bink, 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 bink. Beautiful. Zombie Cupcake says, Josh, can you guys fix the bug where the whiplash keeps killing me? Can we fix that? Yeah, we'll fix that for you. Don't worry. We're on it. We'll do it tomorrow. Hard Mode Gaming says, as the answer to Chicken Burger Man asking about a video, depends on how things go. As of now, I'm just planning on releasing a short, but might do a full video if Hugo has anything to say about DLC tonight. Man, really putting you on the spot. Do you have anything to say about DLC tonight for a Horde Mode video, Hugo? No pressure.
We've already talked about how it has a hub. We've talked about that you're going to be unlocking the space. You're going to be returning to the space.
Yep.
Quite a bit.
And I think, did you talk about, I can't remember if we mentioned it before or not, but you had, talked about in Dark Ages about the puzzles, like leveling up over everything you've done before that and how there's some of the best ones maybe possible in some of the spaces in DLC.
Yep. Merrick will be involved. That's it. Mic drop. Stream over. That's it. Did you hear what I just said? I just said something big.
Shit. We'll cut to this for emphasis.
Midnight. Did Midnight hear that? Is he here?
I don't know if he's still here.
Midnight, are you here? Did you hear what I just said? I said, respond, Midnight.
Midnight, we're looking for sign.
I just gave you the juiciest thing.
Midnight says, spill the beans, Hugo. Come on. So the beans have been spilled, bros. Okay. Horde Mode Gaming says, I heard it. No, he's here. Because he just said, spill the beans when you were saying you're gonna say something. So
Right. So
I got a ping on my phone. I
if
thought it was like
Midnight
Marty or
responds-
something. It's AMC telling me about my movie tonight. What?
if Midnight responds in the longer Merrick stays on Earth, the stronger he will become. That's right.
That's true.
Merrick will be involved. That's it. That's the Lord Nugget for this evening.
I wish I had
And
a
then-
bomb effect on the thing. I would pop it right now. I got to get that.
That's right. And then
That's pretty good for a nugget for this
is-
week. He's like trying to rack his brain for more. I'm like, pump the brakes. We got a couple more streams to do.
I think. Oh, I lost my thing. Okay. What the
That's
hell
a
just
good
happened?
one. Damn. Merrick announcement. What had happened? You good?
Oh. My controller doesn't work.
Unplug, replug. Give it a go. Marty's like, initiate rule order number. I'm like, oh no, we said too much. 66. Oh man. Midnight says, already got the script ready. Thank you very much, Hugo.
There you go.
He was ready, bro. He was baiting us the whole time.
I'm just trying to help.
Yep. RK says, the lore nugget has been dropped. What about the beaver nugget? Man, I still miss the taste of those beaver nuggets. Bucky's really does everything right. These are so good. Hato says, Midnight the goat, man. Yeah, dude, Midnight's been doing the lore justice for a very long time. So if you haven't already somehow, you must go check out Midnight's YouTube, The Spartan. Get all the lore, get the dumps. Good shit on there. Juggalo Dundee says Prince Azric is going to meet his maker, but he spelled it Maykr. Kind of like this maker shirt that's available only until midnight. Speaking of midnight, it's all wrapping around. Go buy all the stuff in the Signature Series Wave 1 collection because it's going bye-bye at midnight. So please, if you want some, don't miss it.
You know what? I'm getting my A kicked, so we're going to go to the last thing. Just going to put this on normal.
That's actually fair. That's not too crazy.
Because it ain't like I'm not dying.
Yeah, that's true. Fair. Good change. Oh, actually, this is a good one. We can actually talk about who asked that question. Wabo, where the hell are you? Where are you? Where is that question? We can talk about. Here's the reason we can talk about the data mining and the leaks that were online. What was it on Reddit and Twitter this week? There was those couple of screenshots of like dev map names. The reason we can talk about that stuff is because, spoiler alert, those aren't DLC. Those have actually been in the game since retail launch. I guess they just weren't found or something. But a lot of times when level designers are working on stuff, they just set up little like playpen arenas to test out stuff. So it's easy to talk about the leaks, the data mine leaks, because they're not leaks. That was literally in the game since retail. So sorry to disappoint, but there's nothing there in those to give anything away. So no spoilers in those. Oh snap. I just got word from my homie Deanna over at the gear store, who says the id Signature series is staying live for another week. It's not closing at midnight. I hope that's true for everybody that actually has a chance to get them. So great news if true. Thanks for the shout.
I just totally screwed up.
What happened? I missed it. I didn't see it, so never happened. You're good.
I fell through the floor.
Oh no.
Do I have...
An upgrade? Yeah. Grenade launcher's maxed. Rocket launcher's maxed.
Where's your next shot?
I mean, empowered is nice. I like it for a rocket
Me too.
launcher. It feels good to like see that it's ready, and then it does the extra damage. Death Chain Game says, I have a chance I can also give out discount codes if anybody needs them. Just share them in chat, man. It's awesome. I want everybody to get as good of a deal as they can get on everything. Dark Ages is my game of the year so far, says Juggalo Dundee. It's awesome to hear.
Thanks, yo.
Yeah. Midnight says, Hugo, Josh, we need to bring back Friday night fights. Come on. Those are fun.
Yeah, that would be awesome, man.
Yeah, those are fun.
Those were fun.
Hato says, are we getting any Dark Ages Christmas merch? I mean, Wave 1 is going to ship by Christmas, so technically if you order anything from the Signature Series, that is your Christmas merch. So yeah, you're getting that. It goes under your tree if you order it. That's how being an adult works. It's annoying, but you got to make sure you get it while it's available. Oh, Christmas themed. I don't know. I don't think so, but I have to look again and see what's in the hopper. I don't know that we do, but you can always put little Christmas hats on these guys. I did it before for, I think, with Eternal. You can always buy off of Amazon like a pack of like a bunch of tiny little like Santa hats. They work perfectly for these things. Trust me, I've done it before. They're great. So sometimes you just got to put a little Christmas wherever you want to make it Christmas themed. Oh, really? High Beam says, I made Christmas Doom cookies once. I want to see those. Were they like cacodemons? What were they? That sounds fun. That's right. Santa Slayer did get his skin in Eternal. I forgot about that one. That was a really, really good one. And had presents and stuff. That was crazy. Horde Mode Gaming says, Josh, we need Slayer and Surratt ornaments. Ornaments. That would be cool. That'd be really cool. I wonder if we're doing any ornaments. I don't know. I gotta look. Alright. High Beam's gonna find the picture. Yeah, let me know if you send it to me, because I'll show it on the stream if you send it to me on Twitter and then tag me and let me know that you did it here on chat. I'll pull it up. Chicken Burger Man says, Doom the Cookie Ages. Nice. Cosmic Baron, not for long. I think. Nice work. I love that you're switching to the Impaler. It's one of my favorites for this fight, actually.
All right, we're doing work now, Josh. We're dialed in.
This is it, man. This is it. Made that look easy.
We're doing work, chat. Can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
What we've proven here today is that I cannot play with the sliders. That is what is what we learned.
You're not slider ready today.
Sliders are for the big boys, and
and right now we're at the small table where our knees are like above the table.
That's it. We are not ready for that shit.
We're really not right now. It's okay.
Dude, the lowering of the resources is tough. That is, when you lower it, that is a tough one. And I know, like, Gold, I am the storm. Yeah, I am messing up super heavies. That's right, I am, yos. Let me check something really quick here on the streamicals. What are we at here? Nice. Okay. Wait, are we good? Did we get everything? No, we got some gold here. Oh, look at that. We got some secrets.
We got Sweet secrets. Oh yeah, give us the gold. No.
I think we got everything maxed.
I think we do too, don't we?
Look at that sneaky bastard.
Because wait, you have the dread mace where you already have 2 charges.
I don't have. I think I have one more dread mace thing coming.
Well, we gotta get that. That's major for using it. Yeah. We gotta do that. Oh yeah, we do need it too. Well, that's what we're
Get the
spending.
hell
that
out of
gold
my
on.
face.
Never.
Who the hell do you think you are? Oh, that was Bulldookie right there.
That's what that was.
Can I not do that?
Let's see.
Come on, Jerry. What are you doing to me, buddy? Oh, there you go.
There it is. Oh, it's because it was stuck in there still.
Good job, Jer.
Never doubted you for a second there, Jer.
That's right. All right. And we are kicking butt skis.
Chicken Burger Man has a request. Hey, Josh, can you tell Hugo to do the W hand gesture? You mean like win? Is that what the hell is the W hand gesture?
Is that W? Isn't this like a gang symbol or something?
That one.
What?
Or
Is that it?
Like the Wu-Tang?
The Spock thing? What are you guys making me do? What
we need
is that?
instructions here. Chicken Burger Man.
Is that right? Is that how you do that?
I'm waiting for the confirmation. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's right. Aldo says, saying Bulldookie to avoid stuffing the swear jar. That's right. We're not made of money. We gotta put some Bulldookie in here every now and then.
All right, where are we at here? Jerry, where are you POIs? What's the story here?
Yeah, what are we doing? Where are we supposed to be going?
Where am I going? Because I did the secrets.
Okay.
And I got a little turned around.
I think we got to go back up to where you did that, the one we were yelling at Jerry, because I think the next actual encounter, here we go. Yeah. We got to go up this Ellie to go to the next arena. Okay, High Beam says tagged you on Twitter. Ooh-wee. We're about to see.
All right, let's spend some money. Okay, we definitely want the shield. These are all done out. This last bad boy.
All right, I'm actually checking now. Sorry. All right. High Beam sent some cookies that we're going to look at. Where are they at? Ooh. All right, let me switch to... Can you look for a second? I'm going to switch to the 2-shot here.
What?
All right, so these are from High Beam. These were some Doom cookies that they had made last year. Get the focus.
Oh, wow, dude.
So we got a sweet
jeez.
caco. Oh, no. Not the Marauder. That son of a...
Jesus.
That Marauder is... Oh, wait. What? Look at these cake pops. Hold on.
Oh, dude, that's
Bro,
awesome.
these are amazing.
That is so awesome.
Oh, bro. Look at those little guys. Those are rad, dude.
Awesome.
Those are great. Dude, thanks for sending. Those are so
Just
good.
good, not great. Says, hey, Hugo and Josh, hope you're all doing well. Been keeping away from this. Wait a minute. I'm missing you. Been keeping away from the streams just to have. I'm sorry.
You good?
Been keeping. God damn it! Stop posting stuff. You've been keeping away from the streams just to have them on when I do my next Doom fan art. Oh, awesome!
Hell yeah!
Wanted to pop in, wish you go a happy Dark Ages finale. I'm a dip in a bit, but it was always a treat seeing you guys stream each week. Yeah, we're not going anywhere, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
Go make your Doom art, and we will
right.
be here, and then send it to Josh, and we will try to feature it. Diego Brazook 4 says, hey guys, you blessed? Question mark. Early finished the Dark Ages. Great game. I never played Doom like that. Hey Hugo, you Portuguese? I am Colombian and Argentinian, and you have a traditional Portuguese name. I have also a traditional Argentinian name because I'm a junior. That was my pop's name.
Hell yeah!
Let's max this bad boy out. Yes, because we were leaning on some cycler,
True. Oh wait. Did we already get the second?
Dude, we've done nothing with the Ravager.
Yeah, we've slept on the Ravager. What about the Dread Mace got max though, right? Or no?
We maxed out the Dread Mace.
Oh, okay, we're good then. We're good.
We have. I kind of want to do the Ravager just in case I feel like I need it.
I mean, it's a fun one. How much
Might as
can
well.
we do here? Yeah, let's see.
Vampirism. Are you telling me I don't have enough for this? What are you
Yeah,
crazy?
we need one more ruby, and then we're gonna need the Sentinel, the Wraith Crystal for the full upgrade.
Right. Well, I might go do the secrets before I go. So this is the final arena, which is hard as hell, and I'm gonna go. But I have the secret key because exploration is a pillar of Doom: The Dark Ages.
That's right.
Look at that art. Look at the art.
Dude, it's nasty.
We thought we wouldn't be allowed to do that.
Really? Oh, because of ESRB or whatever.
Yeah. But didn't that look cool?
Yeah.
We did it.
He's not crucified. He's resting.
That's right. Who knows? Maybe we weren't allowed, and we're gonna get a note, and we're gonna have to take him out next week.
We should have never said a thing.
That's right.
That's fair. Remember when the game had the crucified Titans? You remember that?
Yeah. All right. Secret key hunting time. So there's some secrets down there. How did I miss that gold?
There's a couple of tricky ones that are like behind. Is it the Mancubus one? I think it is. Let's see when we go down. Dude, this is a tricky area to navigate because of the elevator. You might have to go the other way to get back down there. I can't remember. Kuroki says,
Skadoosh.
What do these poor Titans ever do? Look, you know as well as anybody else, those Titans did some damage to some Sentinel spaces in Argentina, okay? They're not all innocent.
They need to be punished.
That's right.
All right, what else are we doing here? That was the first of the purple secrets. I know Jerry put in a bunch. This map was made by the one and only Jerry Keehan.
Absolutely.
Longtime employee of ID Software.
I don't think I've ever heard you say ID instead of id, but I like it. That was the old way. I feel like people were like ID Software, id Software. I love that. Both work. Is there anything else?
Jesus, my Lord. This is going to be tough.
This is the double Baron encounter, right? Oh,
all right, chat, let's get a bet.
Or that's the other one.
I'm going to say one try with no with no one-ups.
Oh, shit.
All right, if I'm able... Oh, wait, first of all, I just want to say the fact that that's not clipped. Can I bang into... Oh, Jesus, that's going to get fixed in a patch.
That's got to go. Sorry, Jerry, we were just singing your praises, but...
We can't be clipping into these things. What are we, crazy?
You got to put your glasses back on. We need you back in the office tomorrow morning, 8 a.m.
All right, I got a ton of these things.
Yeah.
So the plan is going to be to cheese this by grabbing these things. And first try, chat, watch this.
I feel like I love that you said that out loud, because the ultimate curse is when we say something really confident, we die usually within like seconds, like as quick as possible. So this is already like an amazing survival run right now. We're already doing great. Oh boy. Where's the shadow at?
Yeah, where the hell is he?
There he is. Sometimes he does clip. He's in the left of you right there. Sometimes he does clip behind that area you can't get to, which drives me nuts. Alright, here we go. Oh, there he is. Stick a shield in him.
Get the hell out of here!
He gone. Alright.
Oh.
Yeah, get rid of...
God!
Oh.
Oh my God. God!
Alright.
Ah!
I like how you refuse to use an extra life on like one of the toughest secret encounters.
Oh, I hope they load me right back in there. Oh, really?
No, you gotta hump it down there. Yeah, it's not that far though.
Oh, I already did all that.
It's better than that one. Remember that one we were doing in the belly of the beast? Holy shit! Remember how far away and you had to do those 2 switches every
Oh my
time?
God, that was ridiculous.
That was wild. Yeah, that was a wild day. Just good, not great. All right, y'all have a good stream. I'm a few streams behind. Take care. Later, man. Take it easy, bro. That's right. Salim says blame Jerry for the lack of checkpoints. Hashtag blame Jerry. All right. This is nice. pink. Yep. I like actually keeping them both in front of you. It's easier than when you get the getting like pincer attacked. Arachnid gone. Beautiful. Alright, now we can focus on the Agadon. We want to stay close so we can bait the pregnant swings. There we go. The pause is always so hard to predict if you want to. It's just hard to not jump these parries, but he was doing great. Damn! He was trying to like knock you out of the map, and you're like, actually, I got one more thing to do. Go ahead and give it a little execution. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, so we have no Dread Mace, so we need a good something to parry here in a minute so we can get a pip back. Need parries. Man, no more Revenant. Love that. That's a good one. Alright, so now you got your pip of the Dread Mace whenever you want it. I see at least one mofo that wants it. He's right in front of you. Yep. Yeah. But his brother doesn't like the look of that, so. Nice. Stay in the pocket. Good. Beautiful. See, I don't know if we didn't have the active tunable that went live just today, I don't know that we would have made that parry possible with that guillotine projectile. But let's give a round of applause.
That is right.
0. So you were right about the 0 extra lives used. You just needed a warm-up or two. That's all.
That's right.
That was beautiful.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, I'm dialed in.
That's right.
And I've lowered the sliders. So that's
You've dialed the dials just right.
that's right. Okay.
Those
We are
guys.
going. Jerry, where are we going? Where are we going, Jerry? What are you doing to us?
What's next? Was that the last? Did you already do the other? I can't remember. Did you already do the other Double Baron? That's not a secret. You did that already. That's how you got to the point where you got the lift, right?
Oh, look at all that stuff down there.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's a lot of goodies
we-
there.
Yeah, we got to figure that stuff out. All right, there's a hole right there.
Oh yeah. There's a over here and then there it is. Boop. Is this the Azaric one? It is, right? Yeah, look at that.
Yes.
This one's actually free. It's like one of the only places you don't get monster claws that just jumped. That one's just free real estate. Okay. Thank you, Jerry. That one was kind. Aldo says, Hugo, max sliders just to prove a point. The Gen X machine is unstoppable.
Never. I will. I don't think I could get 10 feet on max sliders.
We get killed by like lava or something. Just something crazy.
All right. We got everything we need. So maybe just for giggles, just in case we feel like we need it, we could upgrade this. Why not?
I mean, that thing does really good, just straight
Yeah, I think
damage.
when we go mano-a-mano with something that we want dead fast, you know?
I agree. Nothing wrong with the shoulder turret.
All right. What else we got here, Jer?
Whoa. What's that over there? Oh, it's that one that's like kind of at the beginning there. Well, there's that one, but
Oh, wait, dude, there's 2 of them.
oh, there's a Wraith Crystal down there. We need that shit.
Damn.
Because then you
Are
can
we
get the Ravager, I think. You can fully upgrade
Right.
it. If we have the, I think we have the money.
Wait,
now.
what is that again? That, oh,
That's
if
the
it's
ruby
white,
up
I didn't
there.
get it.
Yeah. We didn't get the ruby. Shit, there's 2
Oh, my
rubies.
God,
Is
Jerry,
it
there's too much stuff in his map.
Yeah, just go straight almost from where you are. It's in the corner over there. There's that one down there, see? The 3
Right.
question marks in that? Yeah, just kind of, it's right there.
That's
Perfect.
right. Secret time.
That's right. We're just getting the spoils of war right here. And I think all these are kind. I don't think any of these you get jumped. Nice. Okay, so now you can do... For the Ravager, we couldn't upgrade it before because we didn't have 3 rubies, so when we go to an upgrade place, we actually can do the Ravager now. And if you get that Wraith Crystal... Wait, didn't we get that Wraith Crystal? We didn't get that one.
We didn't. There's
Okay.
one right there. All right. I'm going to go.
If you want to upgrade right now, though, while you're still down here, you can at least get the Ravager. Well, we're gonna double do it because you're gonna get the Wraith Crystals. Doesn't matter. because you now have the rubies to get it to the third tier or whatever. Alright. Or I guess it's the second tier. Alright. Oh, yeah.
Open!
This is the around the corner one, jump pad one, right? No, it's not that. Oh,
dumbass.
That's why we gotta get back up there.
That was my fault.
No, you're good. You just wanted to see what was down there. Boop. Take it to the limit. One more time. Boop. Yeah, this is the one. This is right. Yep. Also got a little BFC ammo there, so now you're all topped up with 3. Not that we'll use them. Cut to the end of the stream, we're just firing BFC shots, just one after the other.
All right, we got that.
All right. We're all rubied
Oh, God,
up.
that one all the way up there is killing me right now. There's one. Oh, it's behind me.
Oh, yeah. Of course, this one. That one's tricky because you really are incentivized to just be like, just run through this little flesh-pulled walkway. Why would you possibly look behind you? Jerry's tricky like that, though. Little HP. We're doing pretty good, right? I think we got... When you look at your map...
I think I have everything I could possibly need.
Look at resources. You're maxed out over there. You got all the gold.
Yeah.
So now if you just want to hit that Sentinel Shrine, which I think is down here somewhere, do you want to upgrade the Ravager? We could. We could max it.
Yeah, I do.
Or actually, do we not have the Wraith Crystal? We must have already spent it. Well, you can at least do the... you can get the next tier of the Ravager, because that was the rubies, the 3 rubies one. It's to the left, right? Yeah, behind us to the left. There we go. And then the left again. No, the other way. No, not go down there. Yeah, over here. There it is. Let's see.
All right.
Ravager. So we don't have the Wraith Crystal, but...
Demon damage when Ravager drops skull.
But we already got the one that was on this map. We already got it, right?
No, I think there's another one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's right there. God damn it.
Well, we'll go... There's also the gold over there, so we got to go back there anyway. I think it's like when we're heading towards the elevator. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction.
Right, before I leave this area, I want to make sure that I have everything.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yes. We're all good. We're all good.
Mm-hmm.
We're all good. We're just going to walk straight and
Drop
get
down there
all
and
of,
get all that stuff.
all of the goodies.
Yeah. Salim says, Dev question to Hugo. What's the process look like when working in a level? Or you guys do the block out and put gameplay stuff, or gameplay stuff added after the art pass?
Level, then block out, like a flow pass.
Mm-hmm.
Work on pacing first, Salim, and then like figure out what kind of map you want to make. Like, do you want to make an open linear map? There's kind of 3 maps in Doom, especially Doom Eternal. When you think about it, it's like open linear, which is kind of like Mars Core. You know, there's a beginning and an end. Doesn't necessarily circle back on itself completely the way like a Challenger Sanctum or a surface map does, but it's kind of linear, but it's open. Like there are many different paths to go there. There are moments where you stop and go back. So that would be like a open linear map. And there's kind of like racetrack maps, sort of like Lazarus Labs, and to a certain degree, Arc Complex. Arc Complex does loop back around to the center, but for the most part, it's kind of like just this race car track. It makes you feel fast. And then there's the Challenger Sanctum surface maps, you know, Super Gore Nest, where you're kind of like classic single player level design that you see in like survival horror games, like, you know, unlocking the space, mini hubs, like a series of mini hubs, where I'll kind of return back to the space and unlock it over time. All of those maps are super valid. They feel awesome. We do all of them in all the games. Some sort of hybrid of the two. The only advice I'd have is watch out for doing too many of the same in a row. That's it. Like you do a super juicy hub map, classic single player survival horror 93 Doom type map, and it make it really satisfying experience. I might not do that immediately right away on the next map. I might then try, like, I think the run in Doom Eternal, for example, of like Super Gore Nest, Mars Core, Arc Complex. Did I say it? Is it in that order? It is. I forget. Right. But those three maps, great example of like nice variety, unlocking the space. Some are more linear than others.
That's true though, because I'm thinking like Mars Core has those like fun, like just traversal things they're not even puzzles. They're just like fun. They're just like little jungle.
It's linear, but you stop and go back and unlock these like kind of mini hubs here and there. Super Gore Nest circles all the way back in on itself, which is fantastic. And
I think we're only missing.
So I would just say, so figure out what kind of map you want to make first, and then figure out the flow first without combat. It should be fun to move through your map even without combat. Where if you're going to do like a mini hubs, kind of a classic single player survival horror style map, then you're just going to want to figure out what are your keys, what are your doors, how many times am I going back to the same space. That's all about returning to the same time and space. Like you're going to figure out a way to keep me in the space for a good amount of time, and then have me circle back and retraverse the space, but this time from like a different elevation, or I'm opening a different door. Classic Doom stuff, and then get the flow of that right. And then in that, you're already thinking about just be the director. Like you're the director of the experience. So it's like, okay, I got a puzzle here. Then I might follow that up with a big action fight, then a white belt encounter, then a combat puzzle, then maybe an actual puzzle. So know in your head what the spaces are designed for, and then start peppering in combat. And then combat comes in after that. And give yourself the opportunity, like when you're putting in your combat, give yourself the opportunity to continue to alter the path. Like with monster closets, and maybe you get an idea, you could just react to it. So, but think about flow first. That's like big, broad strokes and pacing. And then you start slowly working into the details, getting down to the placement of the ammo and that little monster closet that you might make.
That's great advice. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you only have one chest. It's like on the behind us to the left, other side. To the left now. Yeah.
Yes.
Forward to the left and then behind some shit. Yeah, that way. Yeah. And then keep going straight.
How did I miss this?
Oh, because that was a secret. Yeah. Yeah, the retraversal on this map for secrets is definitely. But Jerry made it so that all the secrets except for, of course, the tree one, the Gore Nest kind of, they're all just like free real estate. It's just like you've already cleared out the combat part. If you want, we can go hit the thing one more time and actually use the you got the Wraith Crystal, right? So we could we could finish it if you want.
I do want to finish it. There's actually
there's one at the top.
Yeah, there's one at the top.
All right, we'll just head to the POI then, and we'll get it after the elevator. Yeah, Salim says thanks. That was good. Some good level design wisdom here.
Keep working hard, Salim. You're doing good. What's your favorite map, Salim?
That's a good question. Yeah, Salim, give us your.
I like them all. To me, the three of those are my faves. Like
from Eternal.
Yeah. Yeah, like Super Gore Nest, Mars Core, and Arc Complex. Those are some great maps.
They really are. And they, like, to your point, they have such different vibes and pacing.
Right.
Because you get a lot of you get the UAC stuff in, in the UAC on that side, and then you get Super Gore Nest, the traversal and verticality of coming back to the spaces, so many monkey bars, so much crazy flesh growing stuff, and crazy ass encounters in Super Gore Nest. That's that one's super memorable. Yeah, Salim, what's your and then like we talked about, Mars Core, the traversal's so fun, the space is so different. You get to shoot yourself as a goddamn BFG in it. It's pretty great.
What did he say?
I'm still waiting. Yeah, Salim, what's your pick? Maybe favorite from Eternal, favorite from Dark Ages. I see SS Max on YouTube said Super Gore Nest. Yeah, that's a good one. That's Jason, right? That did that one?
Yep.
Yeah, Jason O'Connell. Raven06 Stoic says, for me in the Dark Ages, it's Sentinel Command Barrack, Holy City of Atrum, and Siege Part 1. Yeah, I mean, Siege Part 1 is definitely a highlight. I mean, they're all really good. Holy City also is. I remember the first time I played it, it like blew my mind how the scale works in Holy City. Salim says, okay, here's the answer. For Eternal, I love art complex feels go through the city. Blood swamps, I love the environments. Same for the whole Super Gore Nest, the level design. Love the backtracking in different places. Like going to the underground. You know what? Every level is good, he says. It's true. Vega says, I like Sentinel Prime and Eternal. That's another good one. Baby Yaga says, Necrovol Part 1. Yeah.
Yeah, backtracking is such a critical part of good single-player level design. You got to be backtracking. Even if it's a linear map, you still got to do it.
Tastefully Unhinged, Blood Swamps is my favorite. That's a really fun one. Ooh, that's a good one. Cuddly Kraken says, my favorite is Spire. Spire is so fun in Dark Ages because the scale of it. Like, you know, you get hit with the scale of it the first time when you're on Surat in Holy City, but Spire is the first time you really get to, like, it feels like you have more freedom in the sense that you can, like, kind of do things in whatever order you want. A little more than you can in Holy City, and I love the on-off Surat sections and Slayer sections on Spire. It's a good choice. I mean, yeah. Askern says, Cosmic Realm levels have sick design. Nobody argues that. Cosmic Realm is really, really good. All the levels for that are really cool and different, too. iVolks260 says, I'm gonna miss Surat. We all do. Damn. iVolks points out it's the second time Doom Guy lost a pet. I never really thought about that, but that's 100% true. It's happened before. Chicken Burger Man, I like Final Sin and Terrace Navad. Also great choices. Yeah, Terrace Navad Master Level, that's it's a fun and easy map to stream and complete in a very short period of time. That's what we learned on the stream. That's true. Kuroki says, no one talks about Advanced Research Complex in 2016. It's a great map. Really, really cool map. And like talk about environment art in that map. There's so many really, really cool areas after you clear them out where you can go look around and just like look at the screens and all the stuff that they have going on. They really cooked on that map. Scope_Wad says, I would take this as the biggest compliment ever. I'm going to tell you this before I tell you this, Hugo. It says, Hugo, my mom says your voice is kind of similar to David Lynch's at times. I love that. Do you know the one that keeps getting recycled? You know when we were during the pandemic, like David Lynch was doing a bunch of like little like, you know, like videos and stuff? There's one that always gets posted every Friday. Do you know what it is for David Lynch? Where he's got his shades on, right? You know the one? And he's sitting
No, what is it?
He's like, if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again. I feel like that like lives in my head rent free. And every time I see it posted, I'm like, I have to like this. It's so perfect. It really does make me love Friday just as much as David Lynch did. And I think he even does something like, if you can believe it. He's like really leaning into that shit. It's great. Ian, you said you're sad we're not answering your question. What's your question? What is the question? I see you asking somebody else. You think it could have made the level more intense. Which one are we talking about, Ian? Reclaimed Earth is an interesting level with an immense amount of vegetation. I think the music is good. Yeah, Reclaimed Earth. It's tight. Definitely an underappreciated.
Dude, I just.
You're doing work right now. Man. Hello Coat says, Josh, remember your David Lynch coffee? How could I forget? That shit was good, man. Really good. I haven't ordered any in a while because I've just been going to get coffee like a bum because there's a good coffee place that finally opened up near me. Shout outs to Neighbors Coffee. It's very good. So I've kind of stopped doing my own homebrew stuff as much. What's up, Sean? Sean Mooney says, what up, Josh, my boy? Long time no speak. How you been, man? You still playing Sacrifice? What's new? You still out there hitting the trails, dirt biking?
First try, chat.
Bruh, you wrecked that, dude. That's a tough arena, man. Hey, look easy.
Boy, that opening fight just really smacked me in the mouth. I was not ready for that.
No, we really weren't. That was a couple of tries to get there. But to be fair, like, I mean, how could you not try to flame belch and just dash your ass off after you did it for like 40 minutes straight? You know what I mean?
I love this cinematic. You guys like this cinematic?
Yes, it's cool.
Our boy is pissed.
He mad. He big mad.
He's very angry, this layer.
Oh shit. Sean says, dude, I'm busy working on my own game. Street Sweepers are a go. Hell yeah. What game are you working on? Could it be what I think it is? Tell me, tell me. Is it Midnight Guns? Hard Mode Gaming says, I need more cutscenes of the Slayer jumping. Yeah, they're all good, man. You're not wrong. That's right, Ian says his hands have good grip, like a rock climbing with magnesium sulfide, I think. Very specific. He definitely does have good grip. He'd be climbing them things. Horde Mode wanted to remind me about the new Golden Cacao merch. We talked about it on the Gear Store. Maybe we'll show it off the next stream, because if you see the video, it's actually really cool how they have.
This is it.
Oh shit! Hold on. Let me let this happen. First try. Here we go. Hugo Martin, Azric, and the Witch. Do they stand a chance?
Nah. Maybe not.
I was like, we're hit by everything. Alright, good parry, double parry, triple parry. We need some HP. Nice work, nice work. There we go. Some resources back. When you're ready to, you do have a Dread Mace loaded.
Aw, you mother.
Alright, the witch's turn. Ding dong. The witch is up. Up. Alright. Doing good. Triple parry. I barely even know her. Alright, Azur's turn next, I think. Let's see. Lots of projectiles. Alright, here he comes with his loaded spear. Nice.
Oh my god!
Gotta use it. Alright, alright, alright.
knowledge will be lost forever.
All this knowledge will be lost forever. Putting a lot of pressure on this witch.
Oh my god!
Yep, we're using it. Nice. Yep, good shield up for when the projectiles can't be parried. Just block that damage. So close. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Looks like
I command
the focus is narrowed.
kill me, and this war will never end.
I like how his threat is if you kill me, you're gonna have to keep fighting. It's like, no, that's what we like doing, bro, so that's not a threat. That's bait. You got one more Dread Mace too, whenever you want it. Pink. Oof. Nice. Alright, no Dread Mace now. Every single time we get a parry, we're earning it back. Boop. Oh, damn. It's a combo. Let's go. Nice. Good catch. Got one more too if you want. Damn.
Yeah.
You got HP behind you by the wall if you want it, if you want to back into it. Yeah, there you go. You better shield up, son. Mad lad. Nice. Yep. More HP behind you on the wall. Good shit.
Oh god! Oh!
Good. Back to the impaler as it should be. Here we go.
I got him!
First try, no lives, no actual lives needed.
No live chat.
Oh man.
This cinematic is awesome. I hope you guys like it.
Finally overcomes that Wraith energy.
That's awesome. That was awesome.
It's so nasty, dude. It's so good.
Smashing his head open. Whew. That's right. That dude deserved it. He killed my dragon.
I know. I love a good bad guy that's screaming on the way out too, just like defiantly. It's like, yep, we need that energy. That's good. How would we ever stop this endless war? I know where to pause it. Wait for it. Heads up. Yeah. That one zombie in front's like, I can't see anything. What just happened? What was that? What was that sound? Didn't sound good. Ooh.
What do you think, guys? Pretty good, huh? We beat the hell out of that guy.
Really did.
No pun intended.
Capte says, for my dragon. That's right. Ivlock says, Surat sends its regards. Exactly.
Any word? No one has seen him since the assault.
We are much better off with him on his own. And you, young sentinel. Your father tells me great things about you.
Thank you, sir. The Maker's Church has disavowed all actions taken by the Creed. They give their word he was acting alone, and they'll bring justice to anyone that collaborated with them.
We'll move forward with our own Inquisition, quietly.
It is time to look forward. We will always be a people of faith. But we must consider now who we will put that faith in. And I say to you, there is no better place to turn to than ourselves. This is our home, and we will stand together to the last sentinel to defend it. As we have before. As our ancestors did. As we always...
When she says that our ancestors did, and you look at the chair, she's talking about her mom.
And lastly, I'll ask you to join me now in paying our respect to him. The people of Argentanur rest easier now, knowing he is out there.
The ship is his now! His prison has become his home.
Love that.
Targets identified.
That's right, it is the precursor to the Fortress of Doom.
Slayer, prepped for launch.
That's right.
Good game. Good game.
Good ending, right?
Yeah.
The 100%, yo. That's right, Jerry. How do you like that? A lot of work was spent on the ending because there's a fair criticism of Doom Eternal that it had an unsatisfied ending. I remember a lot of the feedback was that, you defeated the Icon of Sin, but there was no like cinematic, cathartic, like, you know, release at the end. And so I really wanted the ending of this one to just feel like, you know, just this downhill march. Like, I really do think the game takes off in the third act, and the best part of the game is the third act when you're just marching through. Once you die and are reborn in River Styx, I feel like the game is just on this, like, the pace of it just really picks up in terms of everything, you know. So there's the most cutscenes with the least amount of dialogue, because usually in the third act of a good movie like The Matrix or just an action movie, you know, it's all about action. You know, it's like everybody is just moving forward, moving fast. There's a certain pace to a third act of an action movie, and we really tried to capture that, and then really help build up that the cathartic release. You know, that like when you finally get to pin down Azric and finally get to kill him, hopefully people felt. I don't know, chat. What we wanted was, by the time you cornered Azric and he turns around and sees you, everybody in the audience is just like, that's right, let's just kill this son of a bitch now. And so as you're smashing him with your flail, like, you feel that. And it's supposed to, the good ending of a good action movie is like when the antagonist falls, when the hero finally overcomes the last of his obstacles, you should feel this kind of cathartic release. And then at the end there, once you've had that, once Neo has defeated Agent Smith,
yeah,
we don't have much time left. Like, okay, I've conquered the mountain. There's one last cathartic release when he flies out of the phone booth, and for us, it's the Slayer standing on the deck of what used to be his prison, which is now his forward base, forward command station. And so, like, the people who imprison it, all of the wrongs have been righted, justice has been served. You know, everyone has been punished for their sins. And so him standing there should give you that feeling of like order has been restored in the universe because the Doom guy is free once again. So the whole game builds up to that ending, that like you kill Azric and then you're just standing there on the ship. The ship is yours, and really felt like a journey. Yeah, it was good. It was hard. It was hard to get to that point. A lot of things have to land in place to make you feel that way. But yeah, it was a fun experience making that game. So much work went into it, and honestly, we've been fiddling with it since. I think the back and forth with some of the Brink of Death stuff is because honestly, the way it was a chip with Brink of Death was good. That's you know, we had a couple of knobs to tweak regardless, you know, with certain things, but I think we've returned it back to a version of what it was a chip where because Doom Eternal has just a massive Brink of Death system, and for a brief moment we tried it with a little bit less of a Brink of Death system, but I don't really like it. I think it feels better when that system is in place.
Definitely.
I mean, and that's
I feel like for Eternal it makes sense though, right? Because like in Eternal, you start out and the hero's journey is just trying to save Earth. Earth is under attack, but you don't have the like. You start out, you're literally and figuratively like enslaved, being used. You don't really know like who's got your back, if anybody, you're trying to break out. You have like the full, and then all the different steps up. Like fighting the main boss more than once is insane. That's never been a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And both those fights are so satisfying. Like Azric's just a really good bad guy. And then if you didn't need reason enough, like the time he catches your shield in that first fight is a crazy ass moment where like never has the Slayer been like, I mean, that thing is cutting through hordes of demons the entire game, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, here, let me give that back to you. And it puts you on your knees. Like, so I feel like I love the arc of this game in particular because it's so earned, and because you aren't just the super weapon that can never be defeated the entire time, like the one they fear the entire time. You're still the one they fear, but it turns out in this journey where you know, this is back in the day a little bit versus how powerful you are in Eternal. You know, you were still earning it, right? You were still figuring it out. Yeah. No,
absolutely. Yeah. No, dude. Oh man, so much stuff. I just saw a question. That is that guy that Valen nodded to. That was Merrick. That's his son.
Mm-hmm.
So Merrick was the one with him when they went to resurrect the Slayer. You know, and his son said that he's like, I'm going back. So that character will be in the DLC, and he will have a part to play in that DLC, which should be good.
It's exciting.
And then, yeah, I think the desire to fight him again one last time was to just hunt him down like the dog that he is. Anyway,
I also like I like the whole idea that you did, like the fact that it's a double fight with the witch makes sense too, because it's like you already kind of did the full 2-phase, completely different look Azaric fight the first time when he was like the most version of powered up. You know, when he still had the artifact that he stole everything else. He was like the, you know, super alpha omega version or whatever. So I like that it's a double boss fight, because otherwise you're like, I fought this guy already. But you got to give a new challenge in there. And the witch is cool enough that she pushed back the Slayer, knocked him off the damn platform once, so like she has power, you know. That was cool.
Yeah, they had a score to settle there. And yeah, there's a ton of lore in there. I mean, the lore entries are shorter and tighter this time just because the story's bigger. You know, the story was smaller in Eternal, so the lore was bigger. And yeah, I like the witch. That was what was that actress's name? I should know that.
Oh Jesus.
She was in Face Off.
Yeah, and Bound or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm blanking. Hold on. This is our old man moment of the week, which isn't bad. It took us this long to get to this much of an old man moment. Hold on. IMDb. Hold on. Does
Azaric revive in hell? No, he does not. Azaric is gone. Azaric was a prince. He had a plan to take on the Slayer, and the council, the Order of the Six, basically allowed him to do it because they were kind of like, well, all right, dude, if you think you could do it, go right ahead.
Is it Rene Russo?
No. They gave him temporary Gina Gershon. Gina Gershon.
God damn it. Thank you, Chad.
They gave him temporary control of the Horde. He who controls the Horde is kind of like the commander in hell. And so they gave a young prince. He was ambitious. You know, I think he was the one who had the guts. I always thought that, like, it's because he was young. Like, he had ambition, but he lacked experience. And so because he hadn't had a lot of firsthand encounters with the Slayer, I think he underestimated his power or overestimated his own ability, and figured that once he had the Wraith's energy inside of her, that he'd be able to take on the Slayer. And ultimately, it's just jealousy. Like, he was envious of the Slayer because he wanted that kind of, the fact that he was the only one the demons feared, and they would always, you know, follow the one they feared the most. That made really kind of the Slayer, like, he could never be king if the Slayer was still alive. Yeah. You know? So when the Slayer challenged him at the Atlan fight, he knew that Azaric couldn't turn it down, and he knew that was his best chance to kill him, because he would kind of play with his ego. He knew that pride would make him, because he kind of could have blew him up. When you think about it, he was on a giant hell ship. The Slayer was just standing there.
But it was the pride thing, like you said. It was like the crash course where they had to meet in that way to earn the respect so that you could be the one, right?
Right, totally.
Yeah.
And then honestly, Thera's the only one who ever saw him as a human, like more than just a weapon. I think at this time, the Slayer is just seen as like a weapon, and Thera always kind of saw him as something more than that. Like, she sees the person inside the killing machine. So, and then, I think there was obviously a critical mistake made by Mr. Valen when he did what he had to do to bring the Slayer back.
Which is crazy, because I feel like he also, like, when he steps in to hand him his the Slayer's helmet, you're like, that didn't look right. That didn't look good. Looked like something happened there that wasn't supposed to happen, maybe.
No, he shouldn't have done that. But how else was he going to bring the Slayer back, you know?
True.
And then little lore entry, that's the sarcophagus that is in 2016. So that, because they brought him back out of that sarcophagus, that'll ultimately be something that they will use to, like, that in a weird way becomes kind of like his prison. You know, because they could so at the end, that'll be the sarcophagus that they seal him in.
It's a powerful vessel, but yeah,
It
makes
is,
sense.
and
Yeah.
that was how it all started with the sarcophagus stuff. Midnight, you getting all this stuff? We're giving you a lot of things here. Horde mode gaming. Hugo, what about Valen? Does he see the human side of the Slayer? I think he does, but they're both warriors, so it's the kind of warrior to warrior.
Right.
And I think that I don't know, how would you feel if your son was like the ultimate warrior and you're from like a warrior caste, and then there's the Slayer? There might be even a tinge of competitive like jealousy there, perhaps, but not maybe with Valen. But yeah, no, he sees him as I think he sees him as a weapon. I think he's a warrior too, so he's smart.
And maybe that's, again, like you said, it's like he's a commander, so it's like he does what has to be done in the height of war to try to win it, try to bring it back to their side. So
yeah, I see you say. Ian says, I think Marek and Doom Guy would be good friends. Interesting. Interesting. And then Hugo, are we seeing the return of the Archvile in the DLC? Interesting.
I love it. You could just respond to every single thing right now. I'm trying to find a good one to reach. Hugo,
is your last name Martin?
Interesting. It's like I hear you like brown sugar Pop-Tarts, Hugo.
Right. And then Baby Yaga says that's why his son died. He was jealous of the Slayer. Dies. Valen wants his son back. Doom, boom, the icon of sin. Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, look, ultimately, I think people are going to have different opinions about how best to protect Argent Denor. Hugo, is the witch dead? I think so. I'm being honest. We don't think that far ahead. What do you guys think? I mean, to me, like, could she come back? She's a spirit from the cosmic realm, so she's kind of just like, I do think she's dead, but that's not and I'm just being dead honest, guys. I don't want to pretend like we've got a long-term. I like her a lot. I think she's really cool. But what do you think?
Ivlock says she's alive. She just lost her mortal body.
I'm not going to lie. I thought that, but like, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, she is really cool. But you know what? The one thing that I feel like through Doom Eternal is like not spending enough time introducing new characters and like really holding on to the characters people loved, which is great. But then you have to take them somewhere. So it's like, why not just make a new, like a new great character? Like she had her moment, It's almost like I love that Jabba was in Jedi, but at the same time, it's, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't necessarily need to see him in every single Star Wars movie.
Like he had his moment and it was cool and totally unforgettable, but like,
yeah.
Did he need a cameo? Yeah, that's fair.
No, absolutely. Or like how Boba Fett is such a cool character, but like, I think it's when you start continuing to bring back these awesome characters, you start to have to twist and turn the character and like change their arc. And listen, I've learned that lesson, so I think it's just, she's an awesome character. Let's make new awesome characters.
Yeah, agreed.
What else are you guys asking? Yes, less is more. She goes back to the cosmic realm, living in the cosmic beaches and chilling. Yeah, maybe. My favorite cutscene, by the way, is the boat fair demon dude. That is a good one. I know that he was a few streams. Yeah, no, that is a good one.
That was a fun one. It reminds me of the all the priests and the coins from Doom Eternal, where he's like, "You got to be this tall to enter," and he's like, "Oh yeah." That's a good
I hope we see more of the cosmic realm in the DLC. Interesting. Hey guys, sick that I've caught you live. Lore question: are the Order of the Six archdemons of hell mentioned in 2016? I don't know if the Order of the Six are mentioned in 2016.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Oh, or are they the same? The 6 archdemons. of Hell. I'd have to read but we've been playing with the Order of the Six, for a while. So I would have to read that entry again. I can't remember all the entries.
There's a lot of them.
Yes. So what else? What else do you want to know? We're done with this game. So I liked. Hey Hugo, would this Slayer like Isabel from Animal? I think so.
Of course.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. They'd be the best of friends. She would bring the bells and he would bring the race crystals and the rubies, and they'd be rich.
That's right.
Thy Sacred Rat says, are you guys going to continue to stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? What are we doing next? Yeah, what are we doing next? Tell us what we're doing next, Josh.
Next week, we're taking a break so you can actually get a real-life knee surgery, and
that's right.
You could become the Mecha Cthulhu Hugo, where you got a full-ass new knee, meniscus all changed. And then maybe the week after that, we're going to try to come back and see if we can do like a stream preview of what's to come, because we've already talked about the update to Repertorium. So we're going to see if in 2 weeks we can come back strong with that, if it's ready. We'll see.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be cool. Absolutely. Is Azric wearing Amora armor? That's a good question.
Ooh.
I think there's some connection there for sure. Who's got up for nightmare in my video?
Irrational Reasoning says Mecha Huguthulu. That is hard to read out loud.
Will Daisy make a cameo in the DLC? Now that's interesting. That'd be interesting.
You're like, now that right there, that is interesting. Actually, that's very interesting.
Right. So, what else does he say here? I would like to eat Gulami's pizza for dinner. I am pretty hungry.
Too. That sounds great right now, actually. Is there Gulami's nearby that delivers?
I wish so. I feel like Devoth should return in some way, shape, or form, whether be it a flashback cameo in the prequel hologram or something. I don't know. I just would love to see the devil equivalent in Doom again. I agree. The lesson learned there. We're pretty transparent about the stuff that goes well, goes right. We're super proud of the work, but listen, you gotta evaluate it honestly. Just gotta learn and grow. I think Azric is good because you spend more time with him, you get to know him more, you build it up. Again, he kills your dragon, he does this, he does that, he steals Thera's power. So when you fight him at the end, there's real emotional. There's some sort of, you're vested in kicking his ass. You want to kill him.
I mean,
Devoth, it was Devoth. It was a DLC. It was fast. Like you didn't really quite build up that. It was more just like a ritual to face off with him. So I think as a character, I say all that because I think something messing with Devoth would be cool.
Especially it's confusing when he looks like you. You're like, but I like that guy. Wait a second.
Right.
That's my guy.
Yes. No, exactly. He was. Anyway, I don't know what else to tell. We talked a lot about stuff, and probably the only last things we need to do is make sure that I wanted to revert the maintains, so make sure that we got them all. We could finesse that opening fight, but then again, I was just so screwed up. I wasn't playing right at all.
Oh,
it's
no,
dense,
yeah,
but that fight is though like it's kind of a shoot your BFG fight.
Yeah, it's intense. But I mean, there's other BFC ammo in there, so it's not like you get punished for doing that. And to be fair, it's a good setting of the stage of like, this thing's going to kick you in the face a little bit because it isn't just you go straight to the final bosses. Like there's a couple of those arenas that are going to push you into that zone. So after that, it was kind of smooth sailing,
Right. Soap to Go says exactly. I feel like there should have been a ton of emotional buildup to Voth, especially since he was technically responsible for pretty much Doom itself. No, I totally agree. Listen, Soap to Go, I agree.
I feel like every time you say his name, I'm like, are we promoting a business? Soap to Go. Sorry.
Dustbite says Devoth is a tragic character. I think we really need to build on that the Slayer has to kill him, but also that they understand each other. I agree. Like his backstory is cool. Like he was betrayed and really, that hell is just a result of his remorse. Like he's just grief stricken at what happens, and he was really just trying to help, and then they end up screwing him over. The very things he made to help him betray him, and then his hate is what forms hell. Horde mode gaming. The only thing I didn't like about the fight is the placement of the nightmare imps. It's a little cheesy in my which fight? Horde mode gaming. The only thing I
opening
don't
fight,
like
maybe of this map.
the only thing I don't like about the fight that is the opening. Is that what you're talking about, Horde?
Yeah, you wanna
That opening fight.
confirm. Or because I think that's what he's talking about, but I don't know. There's an interesting question from Kuroki on Twitch. The question is, will Doomslayer be in the DLC?
Interesting. I like Thera too. She's a cool character.
Really cool
We could,
character. Yeah.
I'd love to bring the intern back. The
Ooh.
intern is.
I don't know how it makes sense, but there's got to be a way, either through the space time, through Argent energy, maybe through ancestry of the intern. Love the intern. They were a really fun ad for the DLC.
The added imps to Kaleem with the first. What is Kaleem again? Oh, the opening
first
map.
The first map, but there is no.
Oh,
nightmare.
in that the stone imps in that one room when you get the Jesus Christ stake launcher.
Yeah. Not the Impaler, but the Shredder. Nope.
Right.
Yep.
The Impaler. Yes.
No, it's the Shredder first, right? You don't get the Impaler until later. Oh, wait, unless you're talking about the actual part where you get the Impaler. But if you're talking about Kaleem, you only get the Shredder, right? You don't get the Impaler yet until, like, map 2 or 3.
Could be wrong.
I think it's Shredder you get. Oh, so you're thinking because, when you go up there, I guess it's the first time maybe you meet Nightmare Imps.
Right. Yes. I love the intern. The intern was super fun. You know who the intern is? It's me. Like that. when I wrote it, I was just like, okay, this is just me. If I was there, this is how I would treat him.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you're awesome.
I love that. Dude, that Nightmare skin, I love the skin. I was very happy to unlock it.
What I can answer this. Raven Stoic says, Hugo, what? Oh, yeah, I got the Nightmare skin. Check it out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Put it on.
How do I do it?
Down. I can't really see because I got our screens in it, but it's customize or something. Slayer. There we go. Bam. Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful. Yeah, what was the question? It was Stoic's question.
What did you ask, Stoic? Stoic said something that I wanted to answer.
Stoic 06. Hold on, let me find it. Up here somewhere. Here we go. Raven 06 Stoic. Hugo, what did you mean when you said the cutscenes would be different in the DLC? Was it that one?
More first person. Just a little bit. The vibe of the DLCs, I would say the word is immersive. So if there was a word for the gameplay, the gameplay word is mobility. This is good for horde mode gaming. And then the narrative approach is going to be more immersive. So
Dig it.
Do it and feel it instead of watching it. That's the goal.
Love that. This is a good one for you. Soap to Go, which, again, if your business is called Soap to Go, you picked a really good name. They said, with a group of friends, we all had started writing a superhero universe, and I was inspired by Devoth so much that I made a Hell-inspired realm by Doom and Devoth-inspired OC, which is original character. I love the character. How about that?
Yeah, no, he's cool.
Yeah.
I just wish he had more. Some of what was in the codex was in the game. That's it. You know,
That's
like...
fair. Yeah.
I think he had, immersion is good. Poor gameplay. I agree. That's the focus on the DLCs. More immersion, more backtracking overall throughout the level, more unlocking of the space, more mobility options for those that want it. That will be optional, by the way, the mobility stuff. So in some instances it'll be required, but for the most part, it'll be for those who want to explore it. But
Love that. Well,
I think that's it. We've given him so much.
I know. By the time we get to DLC, we're going to be like, it's
A video game.
And they're gonna be like, interesting, and we're like, look, sorry, we already gave you everything. I don't know what to say. Play it, hopefully, please.
You know what? Despite of what we said,
yeah.
there is still so much
That's
more.
true. That's true. That's true.
We have only given you little morsels, but you guys show up every week, so I gotta tell you something.
Exactly.
Anyway, what do you think? That's it?
I think that's
We
it
good?
for tonight. Yeah, I think we take a 1 week adult hiatus for surgery and such, and then we come back double strong with 4 working knees in 2 weeks, and then maybe we show a preview of some new Ripitorium stuff we're cooking. What do you think?
Yes. Oh, I'm excited. Guys, you're going to like the Ripitorium stuff. So that'll be a great stream. Tune in.
And again,
and then maybe a mod. I love playing the mods. They're so much fun.
we got to give more. We've
Yeah,
been
you
doing
guys
it
are
every
killing
week,
it with the mods.
even though they do screw you up the longer we play, but it's so
Oh my
fun to
God.
play. It's impossible to stop sometimes.
So
you know what I mean?
here's what's really interesting.
Yeah.
I understand people who like on Steam are passionate about like it's a good game, but it's not Eternal, and they get very frustrated because if you're like still mainlining Eternal, or if you're still like dialed into the dashing and the burning, dude, it's jarring.
Yeah.
Like I have never actually played it that way.
Right.
Like I've never
back to
gotten
it
into
like that.
no, I've never gotten into the fun zone of Eternal and then gone right to Dark Ages.
Immediately.
Like, dude, that was really weird.
Yeah.
Well,
it's just like punishing all the things that you just got really dialed in and perfect at, where you're like dashing automatically, precision scope, flame that, and you're
Oh
like,
my God.
none of that shit applies. None of it works. It's all bad inputs.
Like, what the hell is going on? Like, no. And it's funny when I beat it, when I started winning again, it's because I just simplified it. Like that's the speed of Dark Ages. Is like you don't have to like juggle 50 things. Like you really got to like strategize, memorize the encounter, figure out where to attack them first and stuff. So no, it was that was so funny, so weird.
It was like jump scare into from Doom to Doom. You're like, what is? That's why it's funny. Like, is that first arena tough? It is. It's tough as shit. But
yes,
it's because we were like, it's almost like you were playing with not inverted controllers. So you're just like,
oh my God,
down is up is down. I don't know what the hell's happening. That was tough. But we got
No, Juggalo Dundee. Everybody has their preference. Yeah, I think it's really different strokes. There's no doubt that Dark Ages was 100% designed to play more like classic Doom. So if you're a fan of that kind of grounded, strafe to aim gameplay, you're gonna like it.
This is a good one. Kat says, "Hey Hugo and Josh, I'll be attempting to cosplay as Azaric next year to really challenge my foam skills. I'm still fairly new at cosplay. I know his armor will be challenging, so wish me luck." Dude,
that'd be awesome.
That's gonna be
good
so
luck
cool.
to you.
Yeah, you got to tag us and let you know. Do it on Reddit. Do it on Twitter. We got to see that thing. That's gonna be rad. Because I don't think I've seen a. If I've seen an Azaric, maybe I saw it like right at launch. There's a couple of them, but I haven't seen. Now that we're in like spooky season, I hope to see more good Doom cosplay soon, because I feel like it's time.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. And then again, will this close at midnight? Will it be open for another week? I literally don't know. Nobody knows. But all I know is right now, Wave 1 of the Signature Series, these 4 beautiful designs, all done in-house by the amazing concept art Pit, all the peeps in there. 4 beautiful designs, gear.bethesda.net. Go get them. Get your friends, get your wife, get your husband, get anybody that you love this merch. It's available at least until midnight, maybe a week after that. I don't know, but grab it while you can get it.
Absolutely. I got to get some of that stuff myself.
Yeah, dude. I was like, you have at least one shirt that we could see, so we got that one covered. But yeah, for sure. Any final thoughts before we sign off for a week? Can you just beat the easiest, quickest speed run I think anyone's ever done of Dark Ages?
Yeah, no. I'm good. It was great. Yeah. Loved playing through it. And we will see you guys soon.
That's right. We'll see you all in 2 weeks. Thanks for being here. We love you guys. And keep streaming, keep showing us stuff. We hope you love the active tunables that just went live today. I know that we saw a lot of good results just in our playthrough, that we were seeing like so many little micro things that you're like, that's better, that's parryable. Yep. You don't have to turn and run, so that was good stuff. So yeah,
feeling good, guys.
That's right. Until next time. Later, y'all.
Thanks, yo.
See yas. Boom.
See you later.